everyone, welcome to this week's live stream for Sea of Thieves. I am joined here today by...
Hi, I'm James Thomas. I'm a lead engineer here at Rare, and I go by the name Big Sheep online.
And in the booth today, here we go.
I'm Shelley Preston, senior designer.
And our esteemed guest is joining us from across the seas. Who is that?
Welcome to the Keelhaul Podcast. I'm your host, Captain Logan, and we're going to be doing some cargo runs today, so tie yourselves to the mast and hold fast.
Nice.
Nice. And yes, so as Captain Logan said there, rightly enough, we are doing some cargo runs today, so I think the idea is going to be we're going to try to get as much cargo on this ship
as much merch
possible.
as possible.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And as always with these things, this isn't a Q&A session, but we will at some points be answering some questions across the board, so feel free to drop them in there, but don't get upset if we don't answer it. I'm sorry.
Cool. Right, first question is down on the table if we want to start our merchant empire.
Coincidentally enough, we have to go to Shelley, the shipwright.
Have we got to go to Shelley?
Oh, really?
Hey!
I'll just, try not to listen to the voice.
Oh, is this you actually? Is that you,
Proper
Shelley?
Shelley too.
At least it's not, is it Tanya up in the tavern? Because I had to do that last night, and carrying those plants up to the tavern that when you can't see up an ancient spire.
I think it's the first time I've actually gone up to the tavern. Like, I've always just jumped down and raided the barrels on the floor, but rather...
So, I've ever so slightly dented the room, but it's alright. Where do we want to keep it? Should we say...
Should we
say on the bed for room?
Bed for room? Are you thinking because the bed's soft? Is this the idea?
Yeah.
Where have we got to take it? I haven't actually looked.
I haven't looked.
Shipwreck Bay.
Oh, actually, yeah, we kind of... If we're going to get loads of stuff, we probably want to try and maybe keep shipments together a little bit.
Yeah. Do you know, I haven't done a cargo run in the
Oh, look, it's going to Grog-Soaked Head.
The plants, I'm not sure how we're going to do in this one.
Yeah.
Because how do you usually do plants? I usually flood the bottom of the ship with about 8 buckets of water.
Yeah, we can do that, but then we need to keep cargo cloth up top if we do that. So stay away from storms.
Galleon off starboard side.
If we put it on the table here, it's usually pretty safe.
Cool. Shall I start bucketing?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, just be careful.
Just be careful.
Are we putting plants up by the wheel? Oh, is that the system? Is that everything? Have we got it? We've not got everything from this one, have we?
No, I don't
think so.
Okay,
dampen the decks.
I've got more plants.
I was such an idiot last night, sitting in my rowboat with the plants, and the cloth was underneath it, and I was just watering the plants, and getting all the cloth wet.
See the plants.
I panic douse the plants with a bucket of water right next to the cloth before. It's just this blind panic.
How wet? How sog is that? A bit more? Where are the plants?
You can look a tad more.
Like there's a bit down there.
I think it needs a bit
more. A bit more on it.
I can't see it. Where's the...
The plants are enhancing one of the games that me and my friend played during long voyages, which is hide and seek. Idea is that on if you're going between long bits of islands and the wind's against you, turn off the HUD, get your friend to hide, and then just try and sneak around the ship for them.
And of course, just as a heads up, folks, to anyone watching the stream today, we are streaming across YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer, so you can choose obviously your preferred platform there.
Nice.
I have got all the chats up here, which I am occasionally glancing at, so
Captain,
I will see you on there.
Before you go, is there another cargo run voyage you can pick up before we go?
Yeah. Actually,
someone's put a crate on that, honestly.
Wow, that's where I usually... This is the safest spot. It's the highest point.
Highest point. Devil's Ridge.
Martha.
Do you mind if I ask? I'm curious. Why did they decide to go with this crate? Because the crate of silks is actually very resilient, and the crate of sugar even more so. The fact that sugar can actually survive in the sea, in the shipwrecks. Besides this one.
Are you questioning the Merchant Alliance?
Not the question. No. I'm thinking someone...
They have agents that will come after you.
Well, since these are from from other character to other character. I'm assuming they're just kind of being cheap about the shipping. They just not know about how some of the cargo is.
Yeah. You think with a bit of tarpaulin it could be a bit more weather resistant?
Maybe a bit. Yeah. Never know. It's worth a shot.
It's special cloth. It needs aerating.
Oh, do you know
it's
what?
used to make all the fine clothes. You see.
Oh, sorry. Ignore me. Ignore me. I thought we were
Are we
somewhere
good?
else. Yeah. Heading south.
Devil
to
Bridge
Devil
is just
Bridge first.
south, yeah. Yeah, slightly southwest from where we are.
It's going to be a long turning out. Whereabouts is Martha on the ridge?
I think she is by the waterfall.
Okay.
Just to the right, yeah. And it wouldn't be a stream without giving a shout out to Cameron Jake, who's on here every single time. And if it just stops him spamming Cameron Jake in the chat, that would be amazing. So, can you tell us, Captain Logan, some of the how you got started with? You're on Twitch, right? And you do the podcast.
Yeah. So the Keelhaul podcast is literally the first podcast I've ever done. Maybe 6 months earlier, I had been kind of helping people with it, with other podcasts, just kind of popping in when they needed a spare host. And because of that, I decided that I was going to go ahead and start actually streaming as well, too. And it wasn't until January, like the end of January, that I saw this game. And it was just one of those things that just clicked so well with me that I wanted to do a podcast about something, and all my friends have been doing Nintendo podcasts, which I'm sure, James can attest to. Which, if he listens to podcasts, there's probably a lot of Nintendo podcasts out there. So I wanted to do something that was special to me, that I felt like I could do on my own and really be invested in. And then when I saw this game and I got into the beta, it made so much sense, and I just fell in love with it, and then saw the potential and just figured, if anything was ever going to get me into podcasting, this game was going to do it, and I've been loving it every week since.
Nice. That's what I like to hear.
That's so cool.
So, have you found the biggest challenges about podcasting? Have you found it an easy ride, or is
This really skeletons?
I don't know.
I think the biggest challenge with
The rum.
Shelley loves her rum.
Think of Shelley's levels that we're losing here. Right, I'll pull it round.
Sorry.
Oh, no, they've got a good angle on us.
Okay, we're all right. I'm a bit worried about this cloth down there. Should we bring it up?
Yeah, I guess there's no
I'll bring
rain.
it
It's
up.
rain.
Yeah,
I'm
just
gonna start
watch
pulling
out
sails.
watch out for storms.
The chat
one.
did predict that. I see. I'm shouting 3, 2, 1, incoming cannon. Yeah, it did happen.
Where do people feel about shipwrecks, by the way? I
love shipwrecks.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
I might have a slight shipwreck addiction, so
Oh yeah.
Slight one.
There might be a
we'll grab
tiny
that on the
detour.
way. All treasure's
Is-
good treasure. Where was that skelly? Are we round the other side
second
now?
level.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go and try.
It's at the E3
We
cannon.
we wanna bring the ship round, really, in case we get cloths.
Hello.
Yeah. Plus,
So if you guys go on, I can bring it all the way around, or turn it back around.
You want to watch for that skeleton that's up on the top as you come around there. 'Cause
Yeah.
You probably want to park it in the bay.
I'm going to try and
I
bring it round so
usually
it's
like,
right by Martha.
Yeah, I usually like to go right around where. God, we need a rowboat. That's what we need.
Yeah, I'll have a bit
Yeah.
a beach comb, see if I can. Boombox. This is.
Sorry, I got distracted. But to answer your question, James, the honestly with podcasting, it's been really easy. I dedicate maybe 1 or 2 days to writing up everything up. Usually record it and edit it all on one day, and the news just comes to me. You guys do an amazing job of consistently putting out information about what's coming up in the game and how things are doing. The community is always active and has tons of stuff going on too, so I can always reach to those. And the Discord server that I have going for the podcast, I have probably the best community
Nice.
ever,
awesome.
and they're constantly supplying me with first mate logs to supplement captain's logs for the podcast when we mostly just talk about our stories in the game.
That's so cool. I remember when we started this project, like talking about the idea of players like sharing their stories and stuff.
Yes.
But it's so amazing
Yes.
that that's moved into like whole podcasts around
Yeah.
it. It's so awesome.
Yeah, and some of the stories are absolutely amazing. I'm still surprised that every week there's something fun going on in the world. I think last week I got to sail with a guy, Opus, and we went around, and he's from the South, so he's got a proper Southern American accent. I have fun with accents, so I just kind of leached off of his, and we went around just doing. We did flat tire repairs for friends and galleons. They would get in a battle, and we were like, "Oh no, don't worry, we're gonna be right here. Don't you sit down right here. I got a chicken right
Rescue
here,
is coming.
Mr. Cluckers. He's gonna be able to. He could sing any song you want in 5 different languages." So we had a really good time with that. But yeah, this game just allows you to pretty much be and do whatever you want and have fun with others. I think that's the biggest thing. I just have so much fun with everyone that I play with.
I think I'm going to be
Awesome.
safe coming in here from the. No,
Oh, there,
no.
yeah.
Nope. Where are you? Oh, there you are.
I did.
Could you go take him out?
Yeah, I will have a wander upstairs.
He's atop the waterfall.
Atop. This might now reveal my lack of
I know.
sense of direction.
I've got a sniper on him,
I will
but I
head
don't,
towards the explosions.
moving around a lot. Oh, you
Yeah.
got him! Nice.
What?
Logan fired himself out the cannon and got
I
him.
will slowly
nice.
slink back down to the beach then. I've got a few things from
Hello.
from Martha.
Did she have any cloth? That was a shot.
Yeah.
did.
Logan,
bit
straight
of
back on.
everything.
She
don't
has
have a
got
robot
cloth.
yet, have
Okay.
we?
I'm
Yeah.
a bit. We're not really going anywhere, but I'm loath to put the sail too far down and then come crashing
gotcha.
in, as I've been known to do on many an
You
occasion.
have a parking reputation, is this
I'm
it?
not great at parking.
You're right, you're
No
at least
worries.
nearer to the beach than many people I've sailed with.
It's the cloth. I'm worried about the cloth because we don't have a rowboat.
I'm just having a look around the other side of the beach. I found a pig.
I've kind of got myself in a. I can't really get any closer. I've got myself in a
Oh, you're
not
good.
great way here.
If
I think they're
if
gonna-
it's not the
That was a
How
snake.
did that-
It
snake
doesn't
basket.
have to be 100. I mean, everything in this game is wonky. I think we should be good.
I
Oh, wait, we're not
also
selling. We're grabbing.
I also love the fact that you think we're going to get the silks back in one piece if we get a rowboat, but everything else is probably going to be destroyed by just.
It's,
not
it's fine to have some slightly moist silks, right?
Yes.
Nice
Yeah.
job leaving the plants in the water, James. That was cool.
Thank you.
That's
Ahoy.
something
I can tell it's not your first cargo run.
I do remember the. Sorry, Logan, carry on.
Oh no, yeah. The one tip I would give to people, because I've seen a lot of cargo stuff just sitting at the end of a bay or at the end of a dock where you can tell someone's left for the day. And I would have to say, if you're gonna log off, definitely do the next pirate a favor. Throw your rum and cloths on the dock there, and just before you go, give them something fun to grab.
I did log in the other day and found, I think, 3 rowboats just lurking around the jetty. So I don't know if an entire fleet had logged off or someone was hoarding the spoils, but.
So the joke I had the other day was the fact that we found 3 rowboats at Ancient Spire Outpost, and we figured just everyone was going economy class with the ships and really trying to just capitalize on the cost efficiency.
Everyone's downgraded to rowboats. So
Yeah.
cloth is not perfect. It's wet. It's wet cloth. Sorry, my bad parking really.
Just a really big jump.
Just real.
Yeah.
There's nothing we can do.
Yeah, come on. See if you can do it better, James.
Oh, head up the water. That's it. This is how it works, isn't it?
2.
Oh no, I can see it spoiling. It like someone dropped a biro on it. What we got? Oh.
Yeah. Never mind.
Alright, at least we're advertising
Should we
the
start another
benefits of
one?
rowboats.
It is a sign of good quality cloth if
It
it
is.
goes bad quickly.
Is it?
Definitely is.
Unless it's a raincoat, that might be. We've still got two. Are you guys just shirking now, leaving me with the wet cloth?
What? No. There's organization to be. There's Martha Stewart to be done down
Is
here.
there more cloth?
That's all right.
Sorry,
It's all
I
right,
thought
Shell.
there was
We've got
only
it. It's fine.
Sorry.
That one's wet.
all-
Yeah, there's just one
It's
more.
all ruined anyway. My dreams are ruined here, look. This is
Where are
just...
Are we storing them, or are they
Just kind of like
plunder?
behind the wheel.
Plunder? Ed. OCD's like we have to check through 400 crates later on.
At least we know that the ones that are all wet go somewhere different to the nice ones.
That's how we might. Let's smash half the rum bottles.
No.
Oh, so
Leave my rum bottles alone.
As far as I know, and I've had battles below deck where I've actually had sword fights and stuff. The plants don't seem to be affected by swords.
No, they're super cool plants.
The rubber plants.
Yeah.
Robust.
I think like with the fact that they block your vision so much and they need water and like it's kind of enough to be worrying about.
Do you think it'd just be cruel?
You don't need to add
basically.
more pain.
And ahoy to everyone in the chat. I can see everyone on Twitch and on YouTube and on Mixer, and I specifically see you, Bishop's Corner, that says I'm not reading the chat. I definitely am reading the chat.
It's like one of those you won't read out this email.
Exactly.
You do realise
It's reverse
that
psychology.
yeah.
But okay, so yeah, thank you very much for joining us, obviously, on the chat. And I am going through here and seeing all the and stuff. And I hope you enjoy chatting to each other. I'll chat to each other. It's really nice to see the conversations that are going on. It would be cool to get from the chat how many we should try and get on these on this ship. How many runs we should do.
So
That's
we've
a good
got
vote in the chat.
James, did you put a
so
snake
far.
at the front of the ship?
8 crates.
Yes. I mean, I thought Joe Dark as a figurehead was cool, but let's just knock it up a notch.
Yeah. Okay.
What should we
Protected.
call it? What do you think?
Oh, the TV's going to be turned off
gonna
in
turn
5
itself
minutes.
off.
That's going to
If you see me walking into walls very briefly. Right, where are we start? Has anyone got another merchant quests on them?
There's a Devil's Roar one on the table, but if we want to do we want to do a plain one, a known
We can do
world
some more
one?
plain one. I'm actually out of plain ones, but I've got a couple Devil's Roar for later. We could only sail by plunder. And,
Yeah.
Because some of these have got to get
dropped.
dropped off at plunder, but I guess the question is, do we want to cash them in? Or do we want to just keep on going?
I think we want to keep going.
Keep on going.
We have to
Okay.
get
Yeah.
the supermarket going.
Okay.
This is actually quite a cool question that either one of you might be able to answer, because it would be good to get some questions today that are around cargo runs, because obviously yourself and Shelley both worked on cargo runs quite intensively. So so questions around cargo runs and Forsaken Shores would be great. But Stormy Sea Dog asks, do robots or cargo runs despawn over time like chests or other loot does?
Did you just say do robots?
Robots.
robots.
What did you say?
Robots.
Oh, right.
The robots are basically just gone as soon as they spawn. No one's seen them yet.
And they're really, really small as well.
They're on the same island as the crabs.
Speaking of crabs,
I'm going to answer that question just to deflect Logan. So the crates operate the same as the chests and all the other merchant items. So eventually they will disappear, but they've got a healthy timeout. So as Logan was saying earlier, if you do want to log off and just leave something on the dock for the next person to spawn there, do so. It'll probably last a good half hour or so.
They sink faster than they stay around for quite a while on the islands, but they sink a bit faster. So if you want to leave something, best to leave it not in the water. But then again, the plants will probably die. So
yeah. The same with the rowboats as well. The rowboats will eventually disappear, but I think they're quite generous. I think because they're quite larger objects, they stick around for a bit longer.
The D's Tacos is asking whether we'll get some exclusive items in the upcoming Ferry of the Damned event. Well, patience is a virtue, and we have not done an event where you don't get something.
That's
so.
I can't tell if you're announcing news or announcing not news.
Exactly. It's a.
John,
skill.
I did have to tell you that Captain Nightmare requested that I say hi to you, and as a good sailing buddy, I can't not have respond to his
Hi,
request.
right back, Captain Nightmare.
With the cargo runs, was there a specific reason why you wanted to go with static values as opposed to a variance?
Within, as in like per kind of quality. The reason why we really wanted to do that was because obviously there's kind of the different grades. So if you take like the cloth, for example, you've got crated cloth and then wet cloth and soaked cloth and waterlogged cloth. And what I didn't want players to do was wonder whether it was something that they did that meant they got a bit more variance. And to be, I wanted to be really clear that that the state was what the state was, if that makes sense. So if once you've got the cloth wet, that's the value of it. Whereas if we had variance in there, like it might be confusing in terms of if you got the lower end of the value, you might think it was something that you did to cause it. So that was kind of why we went like that.
Okay. I was always curious because it's the first time that we've seen static values for an item, and because there's like for example the Athena's legend chest. I think I've seen as low as 4,000 for it, but I've seen as high as 7.9. And because of that, I've always been curious just what was the design behind it.
Yeah, it's mainly because it's the only kind of cargo that we've done that has those states involved, and obviously that's a new piece of gameplay for players, and we just wanted to be super clear as to why they've got the value that they've got.
He's doing this.
But Athena's is going up slightly soon as well. We're increasing a little bit the gold that you get, just a little bit, a little bit more from Athena's chest.
I'm panicking.
Ship.
Ahoy! Ahoy! Would you like to join our Merchants Alliance?
Hello.
We offer very good
Please
percentages
join
for
the
all
merchants.
those. Hello!
Yay!
Yeah! Join us.
Let's put the flag up.
We need a little.
Oh, the
The
flag. I
Alliance
think the
flag.
flag's up
little
already.
asterisk saying
Is it the
percentage or
Alliance
standard
one?
percentages.
Nice. So are we just going aboard to get some missions?
Yeah, let's not
Cool.
cash in.
What am I? There we go.
Although it might be nice because it'd be like a
welcome,
like an opening
welcome
gift.
to the Renowned Scoundrels.
Oh, we've done it. Sorry, I was up there like pressing offer, having no idea what's going on. Ignore me.
Happy birthday shout out to Longmeadow. Happy birthday.
Happy
to
birthday.
you.
Do we need a bit
Happy
more
birthday.
impulse power to get closer? I would dive off
If you
the
could
front of
bring
the
us
ship.
the quarter impulse.
But,
Are we just picking up quests, not cashing in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. We can,
Our goal is to hoard.
mind you,
without
if we
actually
start a
being
new one
profitable.
though, it might be for here. So let's bring it in nice and close, in case we
Okay.
get cloth.
So look at the
We
cloth
can
anxiety.
just run past the
Don't
past the
tell
snake.
Shelley about the storm that's behind us if that's the case.
No.
I really like how Shelley wanted to actually capitalize on the higher level voyages. We're not going to turn any of
Yeah.
this in.
Well, what's
At
the
the end of
point
2
of
hours,
having
we're just gonna-
Pirate Legends for friends if you can't capitalise on it? Oh, I've been
Well,
poisoned, James.
What?
That's
It's your fault.
That was. She has a point.
She knew
It's
the
a good
risks when she
deterrent.
signed up.
I did. I don't know why I'm coming over. I'm just going to be able to buy like really measly voyages.
One cargo run, one piece of crate. Yeah.
Should we
British
cash
troop
this
one.
snake in, or do you want to leave him here?
I feel like the snake is kind
Hey,
of
guys.
the mascot.
He's a mascot,
You think?
right? Yeah.
How you doing?
All right.
Oh, legend! Oh, wow.
I'm fine.
We've already got a legendary cargo runner in front of us, so we've got to get some tips from this chap. How's it going today? What are you up to? Banana?
Do not break the rum.
Oh.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Do not. Oh.
Hello.
This is.
Legendary cargo runner.
A man of
Ooh.
few words.
Man, a few words apart. Yeah. Careful of his rum, though. Hi guys, I'm going to give you some bananas. Let's stock you up.
Okay, thanks.
So there's 2 people on here, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is my second char. I'm just living with other character currently. So I'm alone, and she's standing still.
Oh, okay,
It's
cool.
good.
I think you might have a split personality.
Happy
I'm doing
Maybe we should back away.
Yeah.
happy cargo running. Are you cargo running now? We're trying to get as much as we can on our ship.
Can we not get him working for us?
Yeah, he's in the alliance
Let's
now.
see.
So he technically is, right?
Could we not get him to deliver one of the ones that we already have?
Some are for here though, and we're not delivering them so that we can get more.
Yeah. I think he's just started hoovering as well. So.
Yeah, I heard that. I've like kind of ran away
Yeah.
from the
Oh, we've
hoovering.
got.
That's how you become a great cargo runner, is when you can hoover and cargo run at
Well,
the same
as we said in the promo, you can do 2 things. You
Yeah.
do the cargo run and then, another quest.
Yeah.
Be it tidiness
I
or
think-
gold orders.
Especially with the plants and the dirt, sometimes you just got to, you actually have to,
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that.
Cargo runs can
It's
get
messy.
messy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I picked up a
Wild
Dagger
Henry.
that.
random
Oh, we've got
one as well.
we've got an Eleanor one from Roaring Traders.
I think
Can we
I'm
go
Wild
visit
Henry.
Eleanor?
Are you Wild Henry?
Everybody's
I feel like we need to
favourite
go and see
Eleanor.
this at this point in time.
It might be that, I don't know, I can't remember.
Okay, so
So we got.
So I have
when we're
two
near
regular
Eleanor,
ones.
we can visit her.
So yeah, Crook's Hollow, and then
Well, why don't we do?
Roaring
Have you
Traders.
picked up some more? Because after Crook's Hollow, we could start another one
Yeah,
and then see
I've
where
got,
that is, and then do Roaring Traders on the way as well.
Yeah, how many have I got? I've got 2 on
I
me.
can grab another one. I'll grab a third.
British Troop 1 is asking, does making the game make you good at it? Playing it?
No.
No.
If
No.
we get into PvP later, you will find that out
100%
very
not.
quickly. I like to think I'm okay at running a boat, but if face me with a pistol or sword, and you will definitely have the upper hand.
I cut down any pirate that dares threaten this voyage.
I will be hiding behind Logan for the rest of this quest.
Bodyguard.
I'll just be hiding. I'll just be gone.
Abhoy
Right.
to you too, personal coffee.
Which way?
I'm assuming that's a typo.
So the Eleanor one
Ahoy.
is our actual quest, right? Was the other one? Did you just find
we've
it?
got another one.
Yeah, I got one in a
Northeast
barrel.
in a barrel.
I'm warming up to the barrel voyages. At first, I was like, "No, don't grab those, please. My wheel is so busy."
I think
And then
you can
I
blame
did have
Shelley
the
for
better-
those ones.
Yeah, sorry.
I think the first,
on, they're
the first,
cool. Who
they
doesn't
are cool.
wanna find
It's
stuff
it's
in
one
a
of those where I
barrel?
hadn't even left my first outpost and I had a full wheel. It's like,
They are
This
they
is-
are a little bit too frequent at the moment. But
It's
hey,
We're
better
working on that.
than more than
pirates.
that. Sorry,
It's
Logan.
like if raccoons were like digging into trash, this is like the raccoon version of being a pirate. Just pick them up out of nowhere, and it's like, oh, cool, this is nice.
So apparently
Oh,
I was wrong.
wow.
I apologise, it
I'm
was
on it,
not
on
a
it.
typo. Abhoy is indeed correct.
I'm resisting the urge to bail.
yeah, just watch the cloth.
Just watch the cloth. That's right. It's all ruined up here.
It's all ruined.
It's all ruined.
Is it all ruined? Like
It's
it's not
fine-
mega
it's fine,
ruined, though,
Shelley,
is
don't
it?
worry.
Well,
Shall I?
it's
That's all right.
Yeah, don't.
It's all right.
Oh, Shelley, I've got a question from Iceman 0007, which is
Iceman
better than
007.
Yeah. Will we ever be able to cash in loot at one of the floating outposts?
At the you can take
The
the
trade.
cargo runs there, but I think like
like the merchants.
yeah, like the main trading companies belong at the bigger outposts. For now, I mean, never say never with different things in the future. Like the
Still can't
seaposts
go
are
there.
definitely gonna grow and evolve. Like, but for now, they're not fully fledged companies. You see, they're just little outlier people who just put a load of
Market
planks of
traders.
wood on their little ships, sailed out, built their little seapost, and now they're living out there. Either peacefully or really lonely, depending on how you want
Yeah.
to think of it.
It's the one in the north in the wilds that basically just pleads with me to stop.
I like the ones in the Devil's Roar where it's all just kicking off around them, and you
It's
just
like,
think you
good
picked
day.
a really bad place.
The finest trading company where she's constantly sick.
Yeah, the seasick one.
Yeah. The characters in this have been amazing. Like the one at Lone Cove is spot on. She's scary. It's me. I've never been so intimidated by an NPC on an island. First time you run up, she's just like, ah. And I'm like, oh hi. Was this your plant?
Yeah, we thought it'd be
So
cool
what-
to just give them an extra little bit of, on their nickname. So you get like Burning Tony and who we got, like Wild Henry, just to give them a bit of extra character and a bit of extra like
Pulling upstairs.
a bit more memorable.
We are coming in a lick. Where are they? Near the jetty?
Yes.
Yes.
we
Oh,
want-
that snake spat on me again. I don't know why I keep standing there. See, I like standing there,
likes you.
James. You've kind of ruined my fun a bit with that.
That's the danger zone, though.
Yeah, but
If you
it's
go into
only
the danger-
dangerous to us.
All right.
If we were boarded and someone jumped on there, the first thing that would happen is they'd get blinded,
Yeah.
and you would be grateful because you would stab them in the chest.
You see,
True.
I'd like to
Go to
say that I
bury the
thought
dead.
about that, but
People
as to
don't
my
tend
previous
to
comment
board
on
via
PvP,
that, though, do they?
It's immersion. For the immersion.
he's doing your job,
Let's
Shelley.
do a mega park here, right in on the jetty, like absolute.
Okay, shall I go and sort the cannon out that's
Pirate
probably about to
legends.
explode then?
Yeah.
Yes. If you want to jump in this cannon,
Yeah.
I will shoot
I've just
you up
realised no
there.
one's on the wheel, so I've signed myself up for that job. So do you wanna get the sails up?
Oh!
Oh, so who is
Good.
this
That
person with the
doesn't sound
letter
good.
to here? What's the name of the person?
That we're collecting
Um,
from.
We are
Wild,
collecting
Wild
from
Henry, I think.
Wild Henry. Is this you?
I think it is. I'm not
okay.
sure. If it's the one that sounds like this was the one that I ended up doing that ended up sounding a bit like the guy who does the X Factor's voice.
Oh,
Welcome.
coming in a bit fast, right?
Like One Direction.
Can't get
Like
straightened
that,
up.
yeah.
I think we're sails up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever
at the top.
considered doing
Hello.
community members for purpose?
Yeah, so the question asked saying how come the NPCs don't react when skeletons spawn and the volcanoes erupt, but I think the chat have already answered this and they're probably just used to it.
Yeah. But I think when you're
Okay.
stuck on an outpost for that long, it's,
Do you realise I'm
Okay.
pulling
you
into
probably
a
make
jetty
friends
here?
with them after a while. Because we don't stick around to talk. It's
You'd think we would deliver like morsels of food or something to them because I don't know how they're deliver it. Like grabbing a passing seagull.
there's the odd banana that happens to float up in their barrels.
Is that bleeping that keeps going on?
I found a boombox, so I'm bringing that back.
It was the slap. That was.
Uh,
Oh yeah, that is
okay, let's run past the snake
I take it they're not showing
and
this
then
right.
talk to John.
And people can't.
They can.
Hello, could you just hold this
No,
for
but
me?
can they just look at it themselves? Oh.
Hello!
Oh,
Don't!
oh my god.
Quality assurance. It's okay.
God.
Make sure it was still good. Never know with the water. It could be doused.
I like your incidental noises.
Right.
What was that?
It's one of my favourite parts. My favourite part of doing any of the voices is like, right, now just fill. Just grunt a bit. Right, some rum.
Right. What are we
Oh,
doing?
is that it?
Sorry, I had a slight
I'll just chip in right at the end.
technical thing. Wait, where's
So, yet again,
Are we sorted?
we're ferrying stuff back from the merchant. Is this right, Shelley?
Are people
we're doing what?
people
What?
No,
keeping
just-
track?
Just yet again, you were nowhere to be seen.
You get Mermaid's Hideaway and Shipwreck Bay.
Mermaid's
Those are-
Hideaway.
Those are
Oh,
two
yeah, something going
very
on.
far apart. Like.
I don't think we have a plan to actually hand these in. I had fully expected these 2 hours to be me getting closer and closer to Pirate Legend, but I realise now I've been tricked.
No, come on. Don't be defeated.
I'm not being
It's going to be
defeated.
great.
It's going to be great. It's going to be a last half an hour panic where we just go,
Has
right,
Wild
you're going to
Henry
hand it
got
all
anything
in.
for us? No. We're done then.
Okay, I'm going to add Mermaid Hideaway to the bizarre join the dots that we are
Oh,
etching on this map.
Is that where we have to go for
Yes.
this? Oh my.
For what? Have you found one?
Okay.
So there's Mermaid's Hideaway.
Or is this for these ones?
I mean,
Which one was that?
Oh,
one?
are you just circling delivery points, James? That's a very good idea.
Yes. Yeah, so we've
that
got...
is
a really good
actually
idea.
brilliant.
So we've got Mermaid's Hideaway, we've got Plunder Outpost, which we went through, and Shipwreck Bay. Are those the only three we've got right now?
Hold on, let me
Yeah.
check.
I forget which one we
Plunder,
are.
Shipwreck. Okay, this one's Shipwreck Bay. Shipwreck Bay.
Oh, did you see that shadow?
Bay.
That was cool.
Frog Soap Edmonds, all the plants in the world.
Just there.
Yeah,
just-
5 Paces Frank.
Just there.
Plunder.
I love
Yeah, I
5
think we're
Paces
good.
Frank, by the way. Oh my god, he's funny.
I think Burning Tony's my favourite. The guy who just likes setting stuff on
Met
fire.
him.
He's in the Devil's Roar. He likes setting stuff on fire, but he says he's like reformed
He's
now.
reformed.
I don't think he
He's
is.
got it out of his system.
He lives in Devil's Roar, so what does that tell you?
He's just accepted like this is his life now. God, that's great.
It's almost like a level of hell, isn't it? Like, you keep setting things on fire, therefore we are going to put you here.
What
Although,
direction
if
do
he
I need
likes
to go?
Oh, where are we off to?
South by or west
Roaring
by
Traders.
southwest.
Yeah.
Or actually,
Are we going into Devil's Roar now to Eleanor?
can we?
The
can
Roaring
probably
Traders, yeah.
pop out.
Yeah,
East.
we'll get in and out safely, right, guys? Right?
It's just on the outs-
It's on the edge.
It's on the edge.
I'm on the edge.
I mean, if
Have
this is the
fun.
rare sales, this is like pure protection, right?
No. No,
it's-
these
it's
are
really not.
magnets.
Really? Why would anyone
Pe-
want to do that?
People are
Come on.
inquisitive with their cannonballs.
Are you sure they're not just trying to share them? I've tried to catch them
Catch!
before. I catch them with my face, and it seems to work out.
Okay, I do occasionally like to sit under a skeleton lobbing us from an island with a bucket and see if I can get close. But one day I will get that video where I catch it.
So you want me to just go east, yeah? Pure east.
A bit south, but
Okay.
Yeah.
And
I
are we
think it
starting
was
another
east
one
by
on the
south.
way? Or oh no, this is our main one, isn't it?
yeah, this is our main one. I can put
Yeah,
another one.
this
I
is
tell you
our
what, I'll put another one down because you never know. Oh no, this. I see what you mean. Yep,
definitely.
this
Yeah,
is
no,
the
this is
main
we
one.
can't.
Oh, so can we talk about this real
Yeah,
quick?
yeah. Let's.
So,
hold on. Okay, we've got time.
In a world where voyages are meant to be done solo, the cargo run is the first one to be done with multiple voyages. One trouble I've noticed is when you put down a cargo run voyage, you still have to sail out to pick up the items and then put them on your boat. Once you've done so, you can then place the new voyage down, allowing you to deliver multiple items at the same time. Any plans to change it so that you can always do multiple voyages, maybe?
Looks to Shelley.
What, you mean of other types?
Yeah, so I always, like, you've actually kind of hit it on the head with the messages in a bottle. Like, the messages in a bottle and the barrels and stuff
I've left the wheel.
do kind of allow you to do or have multiple voyages on the same island
Yeah.
for the different trading companies, but you can't select the values as a result. How hard would it be to get the ability to put down multiple voyages?
So it would be something that wouldn't be as simple as it first meets the eye, because you've got things like chapters in the voyages that obviously when you find a message in a bottle, it's only ever one map. It's not multiple maps with progressing through chapters and things. So there'd be some kind of I guess thinking around how we would present that to make it not confusing, like as to which voyage we're referring to when you're going through multiple voyages. But yeah, it's definitely something we've thought about. It's not something that's like right at the top of our list, I guess. But it's definitely something that we thought about, and I think like cargo runs, it makes you appreciate the way cargo runs work, right? And it's only natural to think it would be nice to have other voyages working in that way. So yeah, I think like the reason why it's not there kind of immediately, as I say, is that the voyages aren't just one map. Like cargo runs, they're one map, and the messaging bottles are just one map, whereas voyages can be a chapter full of maps and multiple chapters. So
makes a lot of sense. And in that aspect, I guess I've been thinking about like how you could represent voyages from messages in bottles, and I was wondering if you guys had ever talked about or worked on putting a ledger on a ship that would keep track of every voyage that you have active, and then that way, say you picked up a message in a bottle, you could put that page for that voyage in the ledger, and then you could cancel it or act on it and choose it, and maybe keep track of what the progress of each voyage is through the ledger, the way they used to.
It's a very nice idea. We've definitely talked about things like that, having like books and things along the way. Obviously, most things that are traditional to pirates have kind of come up at some point or another throughout, like working on Sea of Thieves. Yeah, it's an interesting one. It's not something we've got immediate plans to do though.
Oh, okay. And the immediate plans are?
To get loads of cargo on this cargo run and cash it in.
Oh, nice.
Could I get a heading, please? Sorry, just to...
Yeah. Are we...
Is it? I think it's slightly to the left, but I'm a bit spun around.
You're all right, actually.
Okay.
Slightly left when you come in a bit more. And our friends over there are heading over to Paradise Spring. They haven't cashed anything in for us yet. If they stay in this alliance for long enough, they're going to get so much stuff at the end when we cash
You're
it
very
all
optimistic that we're actually going to get somewhere.
We are going to. You have to. You have to think positive.
So I love the journals that were put into the game. I think there's been a ton that's been alluded to, and I'm always been curious. Oh, that's plenty of time. That's practically the whole thing right there. What was some of the design that you guys put into when you were building some of the characters for the cargo runs, the personalities? Like, who did you pull from? Were there any interesting ones that you wanted to put in that you maybe had ideas for as like for the original like outposts?
No, they were all completely brand new. Actually, they just came out of wanting to add characters for cargo runs, and then we knew we wanted like a couple in each kind of region of the world, and like I said, like the characters having the names. Like Wild Henry or whatever, like inferring a bit of their personality. We just kind of wrote like a bit of a brief about each one, like what their personality would be, what their where their name perhaps came from, and then they just get fleshed out. Like we have our writer Brett who fleshes the characters out, and then like it just goes between kind of writing and design really.
And do you do the same thing as far as like stuff that's in the journals? Like I know with the Devil's Roar and the journals that are there, there's references to like Lord Pinch or Red Maw. Like, I'm so curious to know who those.
Yeah,
I love that, and I have a question, Shelley, especially for you. I'm so confused at the hierarchy of royalty because. Like Captain Morrow talks about marrying the prince of the mermaids, but there's a Lord Pinch. Are there other animals out there that have title and land and gentry? Is that all combined?
So how I like it's kind of up to you to decide what you think about Grace and her memoirs. Well, she's very lonely for a very, very long time in the Devil's Roar. But how I like to think of it is like she's kind of lonely. She's out there. She's in that kind of unique situation. So who knows if you should take all of what she says with maybe a little pinch of salt. But if you want to take it literally and believe in it all, that's up to you as well. So I kind of
think the silk was going to be the least of the worries
purposely to be kind of ambiguous as to are these just the ramblings of someone who's been stuck alone for a long time or not? So yeah.
Real
but
sales.
As for the royalty stuff, I imagine that the crab guys would just kind of name themselves, and
We're lordly,
like they don't
right?
care, right?
Yeah.
So I was just doing a drive-by because I was a bit worried about the
I don't
volcano
think
kicking off.
Yeah, I noticed that. I don't think they'd kind of ask if it was okay. They'd just crown themselves.
I kind of think of them as like the little dudes from Moana. They're just kind of
The coconut folk.
Well, maybe
Doing their own little
Lord
thing.
Pinch is the little dude that's in all the trailers.
Crabs confirmed.
Oh, you just said that.
I said maybe. I'm not. I don't know. I wasn't there. Only Grace was there during that long time.
So Craigums was asking, are you able to share any plans on TwitchCon? And yes, we will be at TwitchCon. There'll be a bunch of devs there. If you do want to come along and chat to us, we have a presence within the TwitchCon halls.
Did you say you have presents for everyone?
We have presents, yeah. I should probably clear that up. We do not have presents, but we have a presence within the hall. So yeah, if you are going on to TwitchCon, by all means come by and see us and say hi and ask for a cuddle.
Can you grab this?
Free hugs.
Drop it, I guess. Yeah.
Not quite close. Oh,
Not quite close enough.
Go
Keep
big
an
or
eye
go
out for a
home.
Door to door.
rowboat.
Pastor Shooter's asking, is Shelley the shipwright at Ancient Spire Outpost, voiced by Shelley Preston? I think
Yeah.
that's the
Yes,
start.
yeah,
yes.
we had a bit of a soundboard with her earlier as well.
Unfortunately.
And if you are just joining us, of course, today we're doing cargo run stuff, and again we're joined by the amazing cargo run stuff.
We're going back to Crook's Horror, sorry.
Oh god! And we're joined by Captain Logan today as our special guest. And where can people, if they're watching this stream, find all your stuffs, Captain Logan?
well, the best thing to do is head over to my Twitter. I've got links for the Discord server for Keel Hall Podcast, but honestly, if you like Sea of Thieves and you listen to podcasts, which I'm hoping that there's another Sea of Thieves version one coming soon, hopefully.
Oh.
16 weeks, John.
16 weeks.
16 weeks. Well, the weekly streams have kind of taken priority at the moment, but we'll see if we can bring it back.
They're kind of like a podcast, right? For the live podcast.
They are.
There's certainly more chance to leak something because it's live, and you'll get an opportunity to edit it. So that's always
Especially with the type of questioning from Logan. He's going to try and squeeze something out of us before the
It's only because I love you guys, and
I only ask
just
because I
means so
care.
No, I literally have 2 pages. I've been thinking about questions all week, and I'm trying to find ones that I could like. I know. Let me take a look here. I got, let's see, Lord Pinch done. Mirror People Royalty done. The ferryman's not everywhere, according to Morrow, and how her crew died. So I always thought that the ferryman was omnipresent. Like I just figured he was everywhere.
I think that there's like a
It's like a bunch of knockcuts down here.
that there's like a time in the Sea of Thieves, like before he was around. So
Interesting.
yeah.
And was he like docked at like the Sea of the Damned for a certain amount of time, and then he kind of found his way towards the Sea of Thieves? Like, I'm curious.
Maybe we'll find out one day.
One day.
okay.
I like those answers. I'm okay with those answers. One day is okay with me because I'm gonna be. I'm not worried.
Tri-headed monkey says the lower deck looks like a student flat.
I think we just got the landlord at this point.
I'm assuming because like people, like students, love fresh air, and that's why they keep lots of nice, healthy plants.
That's it.
I think it's because of all the rum next to the bed.
Yeah.
Yep. We're now off to Kraken Fall, so our stop in the
Oh, to
Devil's Roar was
Penelope.
very. Yeah, we're off to
Your
Penelope.
favourite.
Yay! I found her the other day, and she's now one of my favorites. I love her. I love her story. She's so hilarious. All these characters are just so funny. I have such a good time reading all the little blurbs about them and stuff. It's so great.
So she was the first one to ever make it in
Yeah.
As a prototype, right, James?
Yes, she was cobbled together out of some old dukes that we had lying around.
Because after each like build your adventure, they just like lie around.
Yes. So we peek behind the curtain. We have a lot of the features that we put in the game are behind toggles, and so we test them by our test team, like toggling them on and off behind the scenes. And so there's this great debug feature where you enable all toggles, which basically means you get a tavern filled with dukes from all the different campaigns. So you have 7 or 8 of them just lounging around. So I borrowed one of those, called them Penelope, and yes, they were the very first cargo run NPC.
And the name really stuck.
I always got quite upset at the thought about losing Penelope.
That's hilarious. Can we get a photo of every Duke in all of his positions?
It's like a very bad family album, that one.
Yes. Yes.
He did not have a good year that time.
Full shoot for Vogue.
We were about to cross paths with our little sloop friends, but don't ram into them. We're on a collision course. Quite far, but we're still on a collision course with them.
I've got my speaking trumpet ready to tell them to deter.
Cool. Could someone spin
they're
the front
not.
sails?
We're literally just crossing, like, kind of at 90 degrees to them.
Okay.
I don't think they're aware of us and we're not aware of them, but let's just be
Okay.
careful. Oh, they're quite far. Look, they're over there. Cash some stuff in for us.
They're probably shouting the very same at us. Like, did you see how many they had aboard? They were even at the outpost they were supposed to be handing them in at.
Alec Gaming says, I love turtles. I love turtles too.
I think that's a fair
Teenage
point.
Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Really, any variety of turtles.
Favourite turtle?
Yeah. Good.
Donatello when I was little, but
Yes.
really it's Raphael,
yeah.
isn't it?
No, I love the fact that Donatello could invent things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Donatello was my favorite, but Raphael really is kind of like the emotional gateway into the...
I think, like, as you get older, you realise how cool Raphael is. But, like, as a kid, it was Donatello. It was my favourite.
Is that because we get more cynical as we get older? Is that, are you... I have a question in my chat.
Hold on.
I was wondering...
Sloop Dog, what's your favourite turtle? Nothing.
I can't hear them.
Craig says, much love to all the Donatello fans.
Fell off.
Loads of Donatello fans out there. We'll start a Donatello fan club. If you go to the Twitter, Donatello, Heart Donatello, you'll find me and the rest of the Donatello fans.
If you go to donatello.net,
But we didn't get it called
John's fan
Ninja
site.
in the UK, did we? They called it Hero.
Oh,
I fell
it's
off.
Wee Joe. He's been on 2 of the podcasts
Ahoy.
so far.
Oh my God.
The 2 of the podcast, the streams.
Are you haunting us?
That's a stream snipe.
How do you keep getting on?
Oh,
I can
Leroy
just
Lake's
hear
got
a
a pet
one-sided
turtle.
conversation.
That's cute.
It's really bizarre.
By the way, where's Kraken's foot? I just keep heading...
Yeah, I fell off.
let me
So
go
You
take a
fell
look.
off.
Right,
Are you trying to join the other ship?
Leonardo.
I think you're doing good.
I was thinking about Teenage
Keep
Mutant Ninja
heading
Turtles.
this direction. Do you have like a favorite version of the Turtles? Like the comics, the movies, which movies, the action figures?
The movies were very dark. I can
they
remember
were,
like going from the cartoon on CBBC right to the movies. It was a bit of a rude awakening when I was like probably in my
Slow down,
10 to 12.
I loved it all as a kid. I loved the cartoons, I loved the movies, and I liked the new version that they made about maybe like 13, 14 years ago. There was like a new version on I don't know what it was on. I had it on like DVD. Maybe it was on Nickelodeon or something in America, but it was like a newer version. That was really cool.
I thought you were going to say the Michael Bay ones.
No. And coincidental story, on the
Shivered
day
at
that
thought.
I had my interview as a game tester at Rare, and I got the job, I went home and celebrated by watching the Turtles and eating
nice.
pizza. That was
awesome.
my self-celebration.
Living the dream.
Was it because you came dressed as Donatello? You got the
I should
job.
have matured by that point. It
I
was
should have
Raphael.
done that, shouldn't I?
Shipwreck.
Yes.
Oh, what happened to that one earlier? We never got
Completely
it.
forgot. Completely forgot.
Oh man, what could have been on board?
Oh,
Secrets lie within.
Yeah.
I had the perfect hat trick the other week, and I was so overjoyed by it. The captain's chest, was it the exotic spices, the black merchant's
Yeah.
drink,
yeah.
and then
But have you found any
the
gemstones yet? Because
nice.
they are
any what? Sorry.
lucrative. The gemstones
No.
from the Devil's Roar.
Gemstones.
You know
I
how
didn't
you
even
have
know they were
like you know how you have like the spices and all of that stuff.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
those, yeah,
Like
yeah,
the
yeah,
Devil's
yes.
Raw version of the commodities.
Yeah, I
The
carried
best
a whole
one
load
is the
of rock back
gemstones.
the other day.
Yeah.
Unsurprisingly, it wasn't worth
lucrative.
much.
Oh, they're more lucrative than their counterparts.
Iceman 007 says again, can we light rum bottles on fire and use it as Molotov? Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah.
That's
That's
just-
Burning Tony. Like, he said that. He suggested that to me.
He's the
I was
source for
like,
all things
Tone,
flaming.
we've been through this. Like, not everything has to be set on fire.
Can
It is
get,
good to know what burns and what doesn't. Though.
Lero Lake is saying how many people have found the box of wondrous secrets on the chat. I'd like to see on the chat how many people have found it. So.
I've never found one in real life.
So even Shelley didn't put a back door in. Nothing in the captain's cabin. Just coming in
I'm
for
coming
air.
in now.
We did talk last week. I can see ending croissant saying any other option to cancel messages in the bottle, but we did talk about that last week, and so if you want to check back on last week's stream, we did answer that. I know it's a long stream to check for one question, but it was entertaining.
It's pretty ruthless.
Oh,
What have we got? What have we got?
Captain's chest.
Nice.
Just check. There's nothing
Anything
else in the brig
else?
at the back. I'm just coming back up from the bottom deck. That's the top deck.
I'm in the
Couple
middle,
snakes.
and there's nothing
Couple water snakes in
nothing
the,
here.
near the shipwreck.
Couple of water
There's
snakes.
a bit of air over there, isn't there?
Yeah, that might just be this one. Maybe there's some.
I do really love.
Is that our ship?
Getting
Yes.
good stuff.
No, that's not our ship. Ah!
We could take it.
I just want to do this as a tribute for a friend.
Have you checked the captain's cabin?
I'll do that now.
One of my friends, every time we play, if there's a shipwreck, I go down and get the treasure, and she dances on it. So this is for you, Lincoln Log.
That's a good one.
Which one's our that one?
Barnacle Blake found a box of wondrous secrets.
What with the rare cells? Someone's found one.
Yeah.
I'm
You
gonna
found
get
one, John.
Have I found? I've not found one at all. No.
Ahoy!
I found a
Ahoy.
goblet,
You found a what?
Found a
Sorry?
what?
like a goblet. Like
Oh,
a,
yeah. Have you found a devil's remnant?
A mysterious
That's my
vessel.
favourite new little artifact.
That was so rude, Shark. How
Yeah,
dare
That
you?
shark.
he's alright. He's just saying hi.
DJ
That's
D
high.
3 Ray. I lost my job
hate to see
searching for a
what
box of
kiss is.
secrets. He says. That sounds like an interesting story. Do
What was
tell.
that?
He lost his job searching for a box of secrets.
What?
Ooh.
It's in game.
I'm not sure.
Yes,
I
okay,
don't
I
want
don't
to
know
hear
if
more
we-
of this story.
I don't know if we want to pry on that
we-
one.
Yeah. Well, PSA, everyone, if you are running late to work, take your job over the box
Yes.
of secrets.
Yes.
Yeah.
Box of secrets. The secrets aren't worth that.
Unless you're me, in which case your job is the box of secrets, like me, James.
Caveat, yes. Fair. Touche.
Guys,
Touche.
ever found it? The box.
I've only ever seen it on
I'm
Twitter.
not like only in our test versions here. Not in real life. Not where it really counts.
It counts everywhere.
hold on.
Well,
Oh,
it doesn't
another
count
sloop,
on my
another
personal
sloop.
progress.
A Reaper's Mark one. At
Yeah.
Another
We need to be
sniper.
careful
Ahoy!
here. Careful of the rum.
Hello there. How are you?
Are they friendly, James?
They've got the
I can't
Reaper's
hear
mark
them.
up. Do you want to join our alliance?
Should we put the flag up?
I feel like this is the mobile phone from the early 90s. I shout.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi! Join us. We are friendly and willing to
They're
share
like,
our
oh,
spoils. Oh no.
No.
They're
leaving?
not.
Hard
Oh,
left,
no.
hard left, hard
Hard
left.
left. They're not cool enough. No, I need to find some better friends.
Maybe Whistles who's not cool enough for them.
Yeah.
Right. So Kraken's
Bye-bye
Fall's just
now.
up there. Let's go.
There's people in the chat saying we want crabs. Well, be
We
careful what you wish for.
This could be our
Jonathan.
bane. They could be the new sharks.
Yeah.
We're just off to Kraken's Fall. See you there in a second. Join
Hi.
our, are you doing quests where you need the Reaper's Mark? Feel free to join the Alliance if you want.
Can you hear them, James?
No, I'm just literally shouting into the void.
They are not friendly. They're not friendly.
No, they're not.
James is well acquainted with Reddit, I can tell.
Which way they... Currently they're heading away from us. Well, parallel anyway.
So, are either of you two fans of Footloose?
The Kevin Bacon
The film? I've never
film?
seen it.
Yes.
I've never seen it either.
I saw it
Really?
years ago when I was young, but I don't remember it.
I mean,
I remember a
yesteryear.
dancing scene, but
They've done it
'Cause-
on the recent phone adverts, haven't they?
Isn't
But
the
that's
whole
the
thing
nearest,
about
that's the
dancing?
nearest context I have.
I remember there was a kind
I
of
gotcha.
parody
Guys,
on.
do you want to go a bit more right? Like, are we coming
Hot
in?
Rod.
Which way are we coming in?
Isn't
I'll leave
Penelope
it to
just
you.
right here?
I've parked rubbish every time.
Yeah, do you want to pull the front sails?
Yep.
Smoking Jedi says Reaper's flag shouldn't/doesn't equal friends.
Oh, you see, I put it up just to try and get the commendations at the moment. I like to think of myself as a friendly soul, but at the moment, if I've got it up, it's because I'm trying to run around to get some more doubloons for my quest for Pirate Legend. I don't quite have the same honour as you, John. I'm going to buy my way to the top if needs be. So.
All right, so I'm going to throw my 2 cents in on the whole buying. Thank you for the banana, Ouija. For buying it, I feel like the amount of time that you spend doing Build Rat adventures, kind of enjoying the
Thank you.
new and interesting ways to play the game, the doubloons you get are compensation for that time, because otherwise you would just be grinding the way John is, which is proper.
Which is like very fulfilling.
Yes.
Adorable,
So-
stubborn.
We're really far away from the shore. Won't
Hey,
somebody
Penelope,
think
have
of
you got
the
pet
clock?
pig? She got a pet pig. That's how they
probably
stay
stole it.
sane. Bye bye now, pig. How we
Oh, no.
doing?
We're not
She
getting
look at
it.
her. She's super excited. Hi, we've met before.
Oh, sad. Yeah.
Hi. I'm just going to take this off you. I tell you
Mark.
what. While you get cargo, I'll just have a quick beach comb to see if I can find a rowboat.
Good shout. Murray Ferguson said pie is yummy.
Pie is yummy.
Pie is yummy.
Has he elaborated on what sort of pie?
Yeah.
I'm partial to many pies.
It really depends, doesn't it?
I don't think I've come across a pie yet I haven't
Oh no. Okay, that's just a.
like I've said no to.
I'm a big. I think I prefer savoury pies over sweet pies. That's where I'll put my controversial flag in the ground.
Ooh.
Pumpkin pie,
Good with
to
both.
be accurate.
It's quite a good time of year for pumpkin pie.
It's quite a good time of year for pumpkin pie.
Is it weird that I've already had a carton of eggnog? It's not.
No.
It's just
I'm
October.
really shocked I haven't had mince pies yet. I've ordered some on
don't.
my shopping this week, but that's so late for me.
Don't
It's normally
disappoint
like-
yourself. Just have them as soon as possible.
Yeah. Why limit your life? Why limit
Yeah.
yourself? Like,
So we've got a food-based WhatsApp group, so we can keep all our food pictures off of Facebook and Twitter. And there is a deep divide about those who think they should save mince pies for
Guys,
Christmas.
are these
But-
our rum bottles that I've picked up, or the other crews?
Yes.
There.
Okay.
No, those are ours.
I love when you get an answer like that. Are these ours or the other
These
crews?
ours?
Yes.
Yes. In
Yeah,
this
mine.
world,
They're specifically
yes. Yeah, you need to sample as many mince pies as possible to find out which ones are the best ones.
They're all
People-
the best, though, aren't they? Really,
Crab
because they
pie.
all taste like
that
dreams
thing?
of Christmas and Santa being on his way.
I walked
Are you
by.
going to burst into song?
Please.
I love Christmas.
I was in
I love this whole
Selfridges
time of
earlier
year.
this
What's-
week and they had the
That could've been
Christmas
bad.
decorations up.
The what's with that?
The Christmas decorations.
Who's got Christmas decorations up? I approve
Selfridges.
whoever it is.
Selfridge.
but-
Oh,
Other department stores are available.
but
there
they-
gonna be,
they might
uh,
not have Christmas decorations.
Thank you. Are there going to be Sea of Thieves Christmas decorations? We got pumpkin carving patterns last year.
Oh, to make Sea of Thieves tinsel.
Did you make one?
Oh, I can hear you. That's
I
exploding.
can imagine Lizzie Lou's probably working on something already.
Yeah. I can't.
Are you on our boat? Is
I
someone on
don't-
our boat? I'm
I
very
don't
confused.
know what I'm doing at all. I'm just.
Can we
I was
go-
in the middle of the island. I saw some cargo. I took it back. Now I don't know what I'm doing. There's a
Have
skelly
you
running
started a
after
war?
me. No, like I don't know where the. Why are you fighting me? Our friends have just killed me.
We're off to the south.
Oh,
I
Are
don't
they
know
our
if
friends?
that's
'Cause
our
there's-
friends. Maybe
No, there's
it
another
wasn't.
boombox.
Oh, okay.
Right.
They must have just thought I was really silly then because
Okay.
they were firing at me and I was just ignoring them
Just
because I thought it was a
dancing.
mistake.
they could
Yeah.
just be
I thought
mean
it was at
people
Scalers.
too.
If that's the case, then I'm going to grab me some bottles.
I don't know
and-
where the cargo runner is.
Hi, Penna. We're what?
I don't know where the character is. I
Penny?
just saw the.
We parked next to her.
Oh, why was the stuff in the middle of the
Yeah.
island then?
Oh, you probably did
That
steal
might
someone
have been
else's.
someone else's.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe that's why they killed me.
Yeah, it's the Reaper's Mark, people.
Have I accidentally stole someone's stuff? Not that I mind. At all,
Someone's on our
but
ship.
I'd like to
Someone's
know.
on our ship, but I don't know what's going on.
Oh no!
Oh, no,
Please.
Logan's on our
That's
ship.
Ouija.
Are they
Logan's
breaking
on our
the
ship.
stuff?
Okay.
And the
Okay.
breaker just slashing at the bottles.
Are you on the ship, Shelley? Who's
I'm on the ship. Everything's fine.
Ouija.
Everything's
Hey!
fine.
Sorry, I couldn't see you from afar, dude. Hey, good man, good man.
I thought it was you, Ouija, that just killed me, but it wasn't.
Ouija
So
wouldn't do
that's
that.
why I was so
Ouija.
shocked. I know.
Nah.
He has a magic. Let me just put this plant
A
downstairs.
magic trick. Okay.
Oh God, where? Are we? Let me just.
Is
Where
it-
is this going?
It's probably
Please,
the
please
emote
don't
one.
troll us
Steven.
with something nasty.
He's got a whole load
Panic
of
is
explosive kegs
fantastic.
tucked downstairs.
Yeah, I see the wood crate.
Where's Stephen's spoils, by the way? Oh, there's another.
Whoa! Can you bring it back though? Because that would be.
Mr. Guy MM says we'll ever get the chance
Nice.
to choose which song we play. I don't know about the choosing which song we play, but watch the New York Comic Con panel out this Thursday. There's a couple of questions that are in here relating to the Festival of the Damned and things like that that'll be answered through the Comic Con panel if you watch on that. I don't want to keep. There's a bunch of questions that keep coming up in the chat. I don't want to keep retreading over stuff that we answer week on week.
Yeah. Has there been any discussion about the as far as the cargo runs and the values that they have being increased at all? And I got another one too. Someone was asking if the messages and bottles will ever count towards commendations.
Oh.
Messaging bottles don't count towards voyages because, as I said earlier, they're a lot shorter. They're typically a bit of a shorter distance and they're one thing, so it's kind of unfair for them to count towards things that are classed as voyages. As for the value of the cargo, it's definitely 100% something we'll keep an eye on and see. We have data and things we can kind of use to see how that's panning out, how much people are earning over various amounts of times and things. But it's still obviously it's still early right now.
Yeah.
The value of them, you do need to bear in mind that you can do multiple at the same time. So there is a multitasking element to it. But yeah. We'll always look at tweaking things. Like I said, we've increased the amount of goals you get from a Pirate Legend chest soon. That'll be coming in. So yeah, we'll always look at it.
Someone's saying we're sinking. We're not sinking. We just intentionally put some water there.
Yeah, we've put about 8-10 buckets of water in just to keep all the plants wet.
It's just a nice recipe for.
Well, that was parched. Yeah.
I think
someone's
those
trying
enemies
to,
have gone. But where was their
board the
ship?
ship.
That ship was
I
on.
think
It was on the
yeah,
other side,
Yeah. That's them.
So we've picked up.
Do we go? Should we go?
Yeah. Should we see? Should I put
Yeah,
another
we should
quest
head
down
out.
and we can see where?
Oh, there's some more cloth here.
Cool.
Penelope.
Is there just one?
Yeah. Wait for me. Just one.
Will
But,
do.
actually, it's going to get absolutely soaked, isn't
Come
it?
on, it's still some
Did
XP.
you soak the others?
Unfortunately, so yes.
We're
Thomas.
not really doing very good, are we?
Thomas says, why are cargo
doing
runs
great
in
for
Build
plants.
Rat and not merchant?
They are merchants.
But they are. They
They
are
are
merchants.
merchant.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
You buy
yeah.
them from the merchants, you earn reputation with the merchants.
Yeah. Look, it's
There's
got the.
just some Bilge Rat commendations
Exists,
around
not
them
knowing where
because
the
they're
camera is.
new and they're part of the Forsaken Shores stuff.
Will they
This
ever
is
count
so bad I've
towards
ruined
the
this cloth.
commendations, the titles and stuff? Or
Well, they've got their own titles and commendations
Yeah,
now
they've-
for the build
they-
rats.
yeah. They have their own. We will look to add some additional commendations around cargo as well, but they don't count towards doing the quest for the same reason, really. That if it would kind of be unbalanced if the other quests required you to finish them, whereas these only require you to kind of pick the cargo up before they are classed as finished, and you can do something else. That's the reason why they don't.
there you go. There's a few people asking that in the chat. So there you go. That's your answer.
It'd be hard to keep track of delivering full ones as well without a piece of paper to. It's not like the animal merchant quests where you can know whether you've completed it or not once you've lost the manifest.
Yeah. Are our plants still dying down there, even though those water people are
They're
safe?
alright, aren't they?
I think it might have been
These
one that
ones
we
are
left up
devil's
during
plants.
the shallow end.
Maybe they're thinking,
okay.
oh yeah, this one's parched. Where did we leave that?
I think it was on the edge, so I just moved it into the centre.
Oh.
It was
Plant.
that's the one that you have to you look, plants, you guys need to suck up this water. This guy right here didn't suck up water. Look what happened to him. This is
Do
a
better,
warning.
plant.
Be better, plant.
One of the rooms is cracked.
What?
2 are cracked. 3 are
Was
cracked.
that the first one
3
we
are
got? And so
cracked.
we've basically just
4 are cracked. Yeah, it's probably we took a few hits, didn't we?
yeah.
That's okay.
You do.
I'm
Right.
said that I'm cracked too, so
I'm just like what?
Look at this. How did you get these other cloth back without completely waterlogging it like I did that one?
If any get in on time or pristine, I will be impressed.
No, you did waterlog it. Have you circled where we've got to go with those?
Yes, yeah, this should be to the north, 3 sheets outpost or 3 paces east. Yeah, so it's 2 squares north by northeast.
I meant the
Pretty much
delivery,
straight on.
because you've been circling the delivery, haven't you?
I think that one was Stephen Spoils, and I popped that on, and it's right next to Crook's Hollow.
Okay.
yep.
So we've got a few down to the south.
How are we doing for time?
I would say we're coming up to 6:15, so it's probably delivery time if we want to start delivering.
Get these on board and then actually hand something in.
Yeah, let's just do the last lot. We'll pick up this last lot and then we'll cash them in, yeah?
Okay.
Alec Tower Gaming was saying again, when will the server increase in population, increase in the map should increase players? Again, that's answered in. Joe does a very good answer for that in the New York Comic Con panel, so tune into that on Thursday and he'll give you the answer to that one.
Oh, awesome.
It's almost like you're plugging new content
Looking
at this
forward
point.
to that.
Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah.
Video content, I have to say.
If you just want to check, we
yeah.
do release a new video every week, usually on a Thursday.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
I'll just stay here.
They're all my favourite videos.
Yeah.
Those are favorite videos.
Yeah.
That is my favorite part of the subject matter. Every time. You actually got to meet one of my friends, CJ Superpack from the Player One podcast at E3. And while he was there...
Sales.
He took a picture of you hanging out with some other people, and I was like, you should go up to him and tell him that you
Actually,
have,
we might just...
Favorite video. People do ask me what my favourite video is, but they're like my
It's the one that you say that on the end of, right?
Yeah, well, that one.
Cheers,
Yeah.
Miguel.
Perfect.
Excellent. Good
Skill.
anchoring.
Have you noticed since I've come off the wheel, we're doing a lot better?
No. That's ridiculous.
So,
We were
who's,
doing perfect before.
so who's Catherine?
What do you mean? She's right in front of you.
No, I'm trying to figure out who...
My girlfriend.
Welcome. Oh, Catherine Largess.
Possessive.
Layla the Third.
Bon voyage.
That's good.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
really...
I think wherever the mouse is on this PC, he keeps trying to take control. But.
Yeah.
Plants.
Plants.
Oh.
Shelley's thing last week.
Plants.
Constant frustration with the mouse.
Thank you.
Long
No,
Meadows.
So I like.
Oh.
I don't think I did it on screen, but I like buying the dress-ups because every
Yeah.
time I do a new voyage, I just randomise my outfits.
Well, you've got I saw you had the ocean crawler
Yeah.
compass. You need to get the full
Yeah,
set.
I think of this.
I like how you go to the bargain shops as well. You make sure.
Well, it's just
I
making
love
that
these.
money go.
What she-
I like
what
to be
she
nappily
got?
dressed, but yeah.
What's she got?
She's got the ocean crawler belt, which is really nice, and the sovereign speaking trumpet for a bit of bling. Was that just?
I'm not sure. Yeah, that belt is cool. That belt is cool.
Are you one of these people that just saves their money?
I've got 56k at the minute.
Oh,
What do you mean,
Like
you
a
people?
modem.
you people!
But you people.
You need to invest in the economy, otherwise it will never right itself.
That
I
was
quite
actually
like
one
that
of the.
scurvy bilge rat compass.
I
That's
just
pretty
thought
nice.
you should
Where's
go for
it?
it.
I'm a bit worried about all the
I don't
clothes,
know,
but
I don't know.
yeah. So I asked the BI guys, the business intelligence
Yeah,
guys,
go
just to
on
have a quick look at my behind the scenes stuff, and they said, "Tell me one thing about me." It's like, you buy a lot of hats. So I basically just go all out. I just like having a random wardrobe each time round. So let's see what the generator goes.
Oh,
Okay, well, that's not too
quite
bad.
good,
That's not too
yeah.
bad.
Like
Let's
the
have a look.
Gokwan generator.
Gokwan
like, it's just
generator, The only thing I insist
That's
on
a
is
nice
making sure
jacket.
that I have a beard. Yeah,
yeah, that's
yeah.
good.
Quite
It's my
happy with this
favourite
new
eye patch, that
compass.
one.
That's full. That's a nice full one. That's
Yeah.
like yours.
Nice. It's
Can we
time.
compare it?
It's time. It's time to go.
Time to go. Oh, where did these ones need to go to? We've got time. Stephen Spot. Oh, we haven't got time. My wife says I have to be back for Bake Off at 8.
Jonah
that
Grubb
tonight?
and Zenkai
I've
says
missed a
this is
few.
their favourite video. Thank you.
Oh.
Oh.
Is this more to Stephen Spoils? Where are we?
I don't even know where they are anymore.
Oh my word. Okay, we need to give us some. We need to go
Yeah,
to
Stephen
Carl.
Spoils.
Carl at Daggertooth.
Okay.
Grand tidings to thee.
I don't think I've
That's
been to
me.
the
That is Carl.
That's you?
Yeah, we're having a tour. We've seen
Oh,
Shelley.
nice.
We've seen you.
Ah.
Off to- So shall we go to
There's Daggertooth.
Daggertooth, then Shipwreck Bay? Then we don't need Kraken's Fall anymore. Yeah, that's the north.
So you want to go Daggertooth and Shipwreck Bay?
Yep.
Do we don't have anything to deliver in the raw, do we?
No. We briefly.
We're kind of we're closer to those. If we do the wilds, we
Yep.
don't have anything in Shores of Plenty
No.
either.
I guess if we do those two, then head south and
We
head
don't
back to
only
Mermaid's
have
Last.
4 places, 5 places.
No, we've got
Is
6.
that all
We've
we
got
have?
6. There's one far left. Far left.
Yeah, got it.
And you can
Okay.
guarantee that as soon as we've handed everything, we will find some more amongst this. I mean,
Okay.
I feel
The
like
way
I
we're
need to bring
facing is
order down
good.
to this, but I don't know if it's going to be good telly.
Shout out to some of the people
Well,
that we
what's the-
see week on week in the chat, like Jeff and
first
Liz
place
LaRue, Music Me.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Right, Daggertooth.
Clumsy
then.
George.
I'll have a
Hi,
look for the
Clumsy
Daggertooth
George.
stuff.
Little Lake.
Hi everyone. I'm in the game instead of in the chat with you.
Ooh.
I don't
Shipwreck?
see Falcor here. I think he was on.
Yeah, always.
And now Jimmy's just abandoned us after he's had a go playing.
Oh, that's it. He's been on.
I'm watching you.
Mission accomplished. On to new missions. We're doing this. Getting the front sail.
Okay,
This is probably the most.
I'm gathering all the Daggertooth stuff together.
That's cool. Daggertooth's my favourite one to use a rowboat to get to as well. I'm a bit disappointed we haven't found a rowboat. I love
Yeah.
just sailing through the little barricades at the front and just popping up next to the gold hoarder.
Holla Richie.
What? I was excited to do that, and I have yet to actually do it.
Oh, I'll even take him out to shipwrecks just to like make the swimming up and down, back and forth that little bit
Yeah.
easier.
Did it run?
I had a good time
Stop it.
doing that.
Sorry.
Had the actual
Oh, it's the deepen.
the rowboat.
Yeah.
Went out with a crew, and they were heading to another island, and I wanted to go check out the rowboat, so I ditched them when they went to go do an Order of Souls. Went to the went to the shipwreck with a rowboat, and then beat them back to Morrow's outpost before they got to turn it in. So it can be quite effective.
Yeah, we met someone in the Raw the other week, and they were trying to go through the new commendations as quickly as humanly possible. So their team had split up onto like 2 different rowboats, and their little brigantine that someone was soloing. There's nothing down here.
There is a brig nearby. Maybe the brig got it all.
Oh, this is.
It's
gonna
not the
be-
one that we went to before, is it?
No. This might be a mistake. I just wanted to double check.
Right, these plants over here are for Daggertooth.
There's a
Check
chest in
these
the
down
back at the
here.
captain's quarters.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, there's him there. So I believe Longmeadow was asking, what's our favourite outfits?
Ooh.
I tell you what.
I
When we're
want to be
selling,
taking Ash's stuff.
when we're selling, I would dress up and put that one on.
Okay,
So, yeah.
right, there you go. What about you, Shelley, Logan, Captain Logan?
I
Hold on.
you know,
Give him the appropriate respect.
I really love the Pirate Legend gold hook, and generally, as long as I can see the Keelhaul tattoo on my back, I'm happy. So I tend to swamp it up a lot, but it's mostly ever like pants, gloves, and boots.
Nice.
Let's see your back. Can you see it?
Where is he? Hello. Oh no,
that's not
you're
him.
not the captain. Get thrown
Where
off a
is
boat for impersonating the captain. No, you're still not the captain. Where are you?
I'm at the helm.
Oh,
Uh,
there you go. I'm always the captain.
if I might randomised it away, but my favourite tattoo set has the one with the tattoo. I've got gloves on as well. Tattoos that have the bones all along the hand.
Yeah. Yeah, those are really good skeleton, or the skeleton ones from Curse Sales.
Yeah, I really like the Kraken one. It's my favourite.
The Kraken tattoo.
Or
The Kraken, sorry, outfit.
I
what about
really
the
want the
ones
Forsaken
from
Ashes stuff,
Penelope?
but I don't have it yet.
Oh God!
Oh,
What was
Hey,
that?
out of nowhere, awkward.
Is it Meg?
it is.
Meg.
I haven't seen
Megan,
Meg for
right.
months. How is she?
She's,
Hungry is how she is.
I'll get some cannonballs
Yeah,
and some wood.
She's going for us, isn't she?
yeah. No warning.
Do you want to just pull down sails and go forwards?
Yeah. I think just try and get away if we can.
Cool.
Think of the
I'm-
rum.
Is that Daggertooth ahead?
Yeah. She's just circling at the minute.
Okay, I'll try and take us near the island. Try and lose her. Yes.
Is she gone?
OG Snoodham Live's like, oh my god, no, the rum.
Yeah, big
No,
rum.
yeah, we need to go a little bit more northwest.
Oh yeah,
Hi,
I'm
Hot
trying
Dog
to lose
King.
her in the rocks,
Yeah.
and then I'll cut up north.
Just get rid of a little bit of this water.
Oh, Shelley,
What?
You're
What is
doing
it?
good. You're doing good.
how much? Is this? Are you bailing?
You got it.
Spike
Oh
says,
no, we took a bit too much water on, that's all.
Okay.
how do you know when the plants need water?
There you go. They look dried out.
Yeah. So it's all the cargo run items have different levels of success or quality, and as they get knocked or dried or wet, you can see them deteriorate. So have we got a plant that looks a bit parched? There we go. So that one's parched. You can see that the fern on the right
Parched.
is not a happy bunny.
Parched is a good word.
Parched.
Parched.
And then you can see with some of the rum bottles, all the rum bottles, let's be generous, they are splintered, they are cracked. Thankfully, none have been shattered.
Yeah, I
And
don't
then
think we have
shattered
any good rum left, do we?
Nope. I was promised XP on this journey, Shelley.
You're gonna
and,
get some, just not as much as we had hoped.
What's happened to the other ship in the Alliance? They left. What happened? You? Where's all the stuff you handed in?
Stream sniped and then came aboard. Used that poor other gentleman in his ship just to get aboard.
Meg just wants a drink, he said.
Meg just wants a drink. I just think Meg wants some love.
Love.
Like she was the
I don't know
focal
why, I've
point of
just
a whole
walked off the
campaign,
ship.
Mm-hmm.
and then just put to one side. Just
Actually,
Left to roam the ocean.
everyone
saw
paid her
that.
attention for a week or two. Skelly ships come in, and that's
Oh.
it. She's put to one side.
Everyone gets their time in the
she got
spotlight.
her. Yeah, she got her 10 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. One of my community wants to know if I'll inquire about a community management position in North America.
And no.
Is your podcast hiring then?
My podcast is hiring. I pay the high rate of splintered rum.
Just one crate. One crate a month.
Yeah.
Remember,
charm
of
the
course,
snake.
if you don't manage to catch us or you want to see it from the start, the VOD appears almost instantly on YouTube, so check out our YouTube channel where you can just subscribe and get your notifications as well. We do put a ton of content out there every week, so...
Yeah. I can attest to that. I love all the videos. The last visual effects video was amazing.
That was really good.
Genuinely, that was my favourite video. That is like that's my favourite one that we've done. Like it was so informative, so cool.
Honest to goodness, I didn't realise we'd filmed half of that stuff.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
crazy.
realise like the level that went to get all the captures.
The VFX team here is just phenomenal. Like the work that they do is incredible.
Natalie actually signed my art book. I didn't
cool.
know who she was until this video, so I'm really excited to find out like other videos later on who the other people are that signed the art book.
Ah, yeah.
Do you know who they were, or can you decipher them?
I figured out Natalie because of the name only, but there's a couple others that I just have no clue like who they are. I could probably get a photo of them and see if you would be able to discern.
Yeah, we'd be able to find
you
out.
take
who
a
they
photo
are.
and give it a tweet.
Yeah. I'll have to
Where's
do that
the
then.
clothing shop here? Because I've got plants
Left
in
on
my
the beach.
face.
Left on the
Oh,
beach.
yeah.
Over
This
that
is
way.
the equivalent of taking the skull to the gold hoarder.
I'm in the weapons shop. Where's the clothing one?
Shelly. To your
Where am I
left.
going? Where am I going?
I might take the snake
You're
off
right.
now as well.
Are you just saying
Now
stuff?
slide.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool.
Now slide.
Ooh, we've got wood to fill in as well. Right. You.
Apparently, Dr. Bullhammer says that Shelley, you actually signed his art book
Cool.
or his lore book.
Would you like a steak?
I signed quite a few.
Yeah, I feel like all I did at that point was sign more books. Like,
It's when the 1,000 appear in reception that I
Yeah.
think there's. Oh no, I've walked past. I was too distracted. Merchant is here.
oh.
Oh, and no one got bit.
I did twice.
No one important got bit.
OG Snoodle
Always
Live
do
says,
that.
"How's Jackie been?" I would like to know how Jackie's been. I haven't seen Jackie in any of her streams. Like she was.
Jackie?
Remember Xbox 4 Jackie
Oh, yeah.
in the first stream?
The retired lady who had fell in love with Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
It was a really, really fun stream.
That
She's
was-
actually one of the first bits of the latest Sea of Thieves stream highlights video that you did too.
She
Oh,
is,
cool.
yes.
I'm watching it
Yeah.
over on YouTube.
Yeah, so I think the plan is with those, obviously we'll do them monthly, and then if we can get into a rhythm, we might put them out every week, just a highlights thing, but we'll see how. I know that the video team over in the back corner are like, what?
What are you committing
And,
us
and
to?
what-
Is it pretty tough to come up with new videos each week, or do you kind of have like a roadmap as far as with content coming out, planning stuff in advance and working on it? Because I know Craig was kind of poking at you about having a video ready from the last panel that you guys were at.
Yeah, we tend to have a plan, a roadmap. In fact, I just went over the roadmap that leads up till about Christmas now, so it's exciting times. But yeah,
Have we
there's
done?
loads of stuff
I
there.
think we've done everything here, haven't we?
Possibly.
Yeah, I think we're on to Shipwreck.
Cool.
First, I have
To
no
Grog
clue.
Soaked Tad.
Oh,
So you need to go south.
Yeah.
then.
Oh, Brigantine coming in behind.
with a
Okay, just
With-
keep a distance.
skull and crossbones.
Skull and crossbones.
Oh.
That's never a good sign.
Yep. Get on. He says to himself.
Crossing apart.
Oh. There's a lot of grinding on this.
Everything's ruined anyway.
That's right. They're going by. They're going by. They're going by.
Yeah.
I think they might have realised that
Maybe
we're
we could have
going,
their
so we've
rowboat.
cashed in. Hey!
Oh,
There we go.
That's nice.
See you, friends.
Thank you.
They just missed out on so much swag.
Don't worry, we're off to cash in some more soon. The pennies will come your way.
William Herschel. Parched.
Punched.
Parched.
Shipwreck? Shipwreck.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was wondering, Shelley, with you moving on to new content, now that this is out, is it safe to assume that future content updates will have roughly the same amount, since Forsaken Shores has had the most lead time, and each content update will have roughly about that same amount of time?
Oh, that's a leading. Is it safe to assume?
I could ask you to do something with the sales if you want
I
Shelley,
think
to get you out of this.
honestly, like it's going to depend on what the right content updates are, like what the right features are, how frequently we want to deliver those. Like, there's no set kind of everything will be this size or that size. It's just we're going to continue to learn and grow with it. So I'd say we will be.
Sales.
Okay,
Everything is
so-
cracked down here, by the way. Completely ruined. But yeah, so
Oh, bum.
I would say it will just depend
Going
on
forward.
the what we're trying to do really, and what
Yeah.
we want to put in
I
that release.
I never assumed that.
Oh, you swine. Right, I'm going to go say hello.
That was so rude. Yeah, I never assumed that there will always be like a set amount of stuff.
Hey, Pig.
Yeah.
We've been getting a lot of good content out just in the last 6 months alone, and those rum bottles are gone. So I was wondering
These the plants
if
were right.
Yeah, if there was set amount of stuff that you had planned for each content update, or was it always kind of ambiguous and just decided, or just
Well, we
depended on...
certainly set out with the first three kind of knowing, because they all started at the same time. We kind of knew when we wanted them to come in, but I think as we're like learning and growing with everything as well, we're just going to look to always be flexible to what things we want to be adding, basically. So I think being flexible is important for us.
Is it tough now that you've moved into the post-launch phase with like what's been announced from the roadmap, going into unknown expectations from the community and wanting to deliver?
You mean beyond, because now we're beyond Forsaken Shores, you mean?
Yeah.
I
Like,
think,
do you still feel that pressure?
I think wanting to make the absolute best game that we can, and wanting to give players the best experience we can give has never changed from day one on this game, and I don't think that that really changes. For us, like that's a drive, that's a motivation that we're always going to have, whether we've said what we're doing or not. We're working incredibly hard to make the best stuff that we can make at all times. So no, it doesn't really change it.
Sorry, I never like interrupting, but where's the stuff that we need to deliver?
It just means I have to be more careful not to leak stuff.
You know where the Kraken skull is on the island?
What are we doing? Are we cashing in here?
We're
Yeah.
going to Grog.
Where is the stuff that we need to cash in?
Oh, do you know what? I was looking at the other ship and thinking we were at Kraken's Fall and wondering what you're all doing. Like, okay. Is there a pile of stuff?
Have we handed it in? I'm trying to find it out. There's nothing on the
Grog's-
top deck.
I did put it all together before.
Has it all gone?
I think so.
Steam spoils.
Looking for
Oh,
Grog
there's one
soaked, right?
There's
Oh
one
no,
that
here's
goes.
here's one.
This goes to
Plunder.
Kraken's Fall.
Where is he?
How did we miss that? He's right off the
think-
where the Kraken head is.
I think that
Right off the beat.
Kraken's Fall one might be the one that I accidentally stole from someone, because I don't think we've got anything else for
That would
that.
explain why it's parched and then nothing else of ours is.
And
Yeah.
only thing
We
that
look after our
doesn't match.
stuff.
Okay.
Okay, I can't see. I'm just following
I can
you,
scrub
Logan.
that from the map then.
I don't know where I am. No.
Hey, Naughty Boy.
He's there.
M Space S is asking for what's the ATA in the New York Comic Con panel? That's this Thursday, which we're Tuesday today, so
Yes.
2 days.
Yep.
Usual time around 5 o'clock.
Is that everything we should
Everything's
drop
fine.
off here? Just going to start pulling us out of this little hole. Maybe some rum.
2 days is too long, John. Well, I'm sorry.
Got to spread the John without. Are you on that one actually? Who was on the Comic Con panel?
It was Andy Preston.
It was Andy. It was the other Preston.
And Joe and Adam
Cheers, dude.
Park and Pete Hens.
Where is he?
I think that's it for.
I've got one more.
He's right.
But where
right
was
Oh,
over
we've got
here.
another Kraken's Fall one here. Maybe we stole 2.
Oh God, look at those rum
Everything's
bottles.
so ruined.
Wait,
What are you going to
what
do
is-
with
what
those?
is
Like,
this
what are they
wee
going to
stuff?
do with them?
Here's some. I don't know.
I didn't
Other than
steal
recycle
2.
them.
Putting it at the bottom
I
of
did
pot
not
plants so
steal
you get
2.
good drainage.
Use it to shave his
maybe-
beard. If they're really sharp.
50. They're just probably wondering what on
These are
earth is this
totally
alliance that
smashed,
we've
these
got in.
ones.
They'll still take them, right?
Yeah.
Apparently so.
I'm just personally disappointed.
It's all right. We've got the. Oh no, not the cloth. Not the cloth.
Ending Strife is asking, is there a developer update coming tomorrow? Yes, there is a developer update coming tomorrow, just the video itself, because if you watched last week's video about Joe talking about when game updates were actually coming, there's going to be spaces where there are no game updates, but we will continue to release developer updates as we go every week.
I'm really happy to hear this too. That's actually to hear that things are kind of calming down and slowing down a bit, and that the Pioneers are getting the Pioneer is getting a little bit more expansion. You guys get some more time to work on feedback and stuff like that. It's really, I'm so glad to hear that, because I was constantly worried that you guys were just running yourself too dry with the content updates and stuff.
Well, from our side of things as well, it's nice just to get things just a bit more time to breathe and not worry about speeding things along. So just having that knowledge that we can take a little more time, make sure it's a little more polished. Both sides benefit.
Straight Child
Okay,
says Brigantine Express, worst
So we
delivery
need to go.
company ever.
Oh no, this is so bad. We need to go. So you wouldn't trust us, would you, with your fine stuff?
So like, this is not what I signed up for.
Nor me. You guys
I
said you
get
were going to
that.
power level me.
So just in case anyone's listening, I want to plug a couple giveaways that I'm doing.
Yeah, for sure.
I love the lore in this game. I am doing 2 giveaways for the Athena's Fortune books. One of them is through my Twitter, through Gleam,
No.
and that's open to everyone in the world. I'll
No.
pay the shipping for that. The other one is for my podcast. Anyone that writes a Apple podcast review gets entered, whether you've done it in the past or not. But honest reviews are accepted only. I won't take anyone trying to give me too much praise or trying to get favor for it. But I want people to go out and read this book, because I'm excited for it. I can't wait, and it's not that far. So the contest ends on the 21st.
Yeah, is it
Yeah,
five
awesome.
days for the book?
Yeah.
It's 5 days away. Yeah.
Yep, it's been going for a little over a week now, and I've had a bunch of people enter into it, and made me the best lucky person win.
Yeah, it should be. I've got a copy back home that I was going to dig into.
Ah. I know Mike said he spent the entire weekend reading through it. So,
I was holding off to think, well, whether do I do it on the flight to TwitchCon, and that's a kind of good place to.
Yeah, that'd be a good place. You know, better than staring at your phone.
Yep,
Where is TwitchCon, John?
San Jose this year.
Ooh.
There's a song about San Jose. Do you know?
Oh, it made me think of that.
You've been trying to
What
get
was that
songs
Black
in the entire
Mirror
evening.
episode? Sang something.
It made you think of what?
That Black Mirror episode, San something.
I love Black Mirror. It's creepy and.
Oh, I love it.
very
It's great.
close to the truth.
What's the episode called? There's a San something episode.
I know which one you're talking about. I can't remember the names though.
I think it won like an award.
I think it's the one that was, I can't remember the name of it, but where everyone in society was rated on like their social media profile.
Yeah.
And that just like Ali and I looked at each other at the end of it and just basically put our phones down for the rest of the evening. It's just
San
terrifying.
Junipero.
That was
Junipero.
it. Yeah, San Junipero.
They're asking what your Twitter is, Captain Logan.
Oh, at CAPT_LOGUN.
There we go.
Capt_Logan. You can also reach me at CAPTAINLOGUN as my gamer tag if you guys want to sail or you want more information. I can always let you know.
Sails, and possibly some planks.
Oh, it's not really much more that we could ruin here. So
Aww.
the plants are all good.
The
Don't
plant.
be so.
Oh,
Don't get defeated by
the
this.
rumbal's just smashed in front
Oh
of
no!
our eyes.
oh, they're all gone.
They're all gone.
No.
Have we put
This
it so
is
that the
not-
NPCs
This
give you
is not
withering
what
looks
I
when you hand in?
imagined. This is really not what I imagined.
Oh, we found a sandbank as well for good measure. Oh,
So- Oh, okay. These
What?
are. So it's the devil's stuff that's going here.
would you like some soggy silks? No, that's Stephen Spoils. What?
It's all the devil's stuff, I think.
We taking in water as well?
I got it.
Cool.
R.I.P. rum bottles.
They never stood a chance.
They never stood a chance. Oh God!
Words. It's now just a health hazard down here.
Yeah.
If you're lying in bed and we hit just a sandbank and that's
Like a little-
everywhere.
One of those little like wet floor things that just says broken glass. Like,
Oh man.
Did we get it all?
I think there's still some red
We didn't
ferns.
have any devil's cloth, did we?
No, I think it was just plants and.
Look for where the red fern grows.
Ooh! Found a couple of boom boxes here though. There's.
boom boxes. I'm just imagining
I'm
like getting
glad
them
I'm-
over your shoulder. But
I started calling those the other day. I went to Lone Cove, grabbed some rum and some cloth for beach towels and a powder keg as a boom box, and just made a nice little moment for myself.
Oh, thank you so much. Would you ow?
It's gonna hurt. Nope.
Oh no!
Ah!
Ah! Oh, this is not wrong.
oh, there's another one there.
No,
Oh no! I can hear them behind me. Help me! Help me!
I've only got one bullet. It's good.
Make it count.
Run. Hello.
Oh, it's too close. It's too close.
Oh, you just killed the chicken.
Oh no, it's alright. Just slightly singed.
It was white.
Just barbecuing over there.
Charred.
John, how close are you to legend?
Two ranks.
Both in
That's
merchants,
it?
did you
Both
say?
in merchants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just think with all this. No, we would have been
We're
no
doing-
use to you tonight.
No.
Zero use to your
See,
XP.
I need to get
grind.
playing on this. Like, this is like two hours of my week every week. I'm going to be using to level up.
I mean, you're
but-
working anyway.
Yeah.
So-
Just get one of you to play on my account. Like, I was playing cargo runs last night, and it was myself and Longmeadow who were playing for a couple of hours, and Paul back home, and we managed to cash in 2, and then we thought, well, let's go to Devil's Roar with loads of stuff on there, and we sunk basically as soon as we got to the.
Did it look like ours looks?
Well, we didn't even get it out of the Devil's Roar. The ship just sunk, so that was like,
Ah.
at least you guys are delivering something.
So, crates. We are just delivering crates. There's their
We basically
contents.
are. We need to just go west to Stephen's Spoils.
Okay. See
I
what
love
good
how
we-
aggressive this dude is too. Steven he's just like, what do you want?
He's not. I don't think his
still
demeanour is
here.
going to improve when we hand over what we have.
I know we've got some nice plants for him.
better than not ever showing up.
True.
I mean, he doesn't have to file a report like I never got my broken bottles of rum.
I think
I
that's
just think
me
that's
again.
what they do.
Oh my word! Have you done all the voices?
I did 3.
Needed 3.
Oh, so bad.
Did that
I'm
one.
running into
The
everything.
crazy Henry. or whatever his
Crazy
name
Henry.
is. I did the one on
Oh my word!
Morrow's Peak Outpost, the clothing trader, who sounds like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh hello there!
Hello there.
Here we go.
Oh!
Oh no!
Was that a skelly? Yeah.
That was a skelly, yeah.
Yeah.
I will.
I can't find any more stuff for Stephen. Oh, it's all this stuff over here. Ah, yeah. It's one
The
lot of
mildew
perfect
silk.
plants, and everything else is just so ruined.
So, viewers, if you're wondering whether quantity or quality is better, just let this.
Didn't someone ask earlier as well? Does making the game make you good at the game? No.
Yeah.
Just to make sure you realise how bad you're at it.
Yeah.
I always find it funny when people ask you guys, how come your levels are so low if you play make the game, and I'm like, they have probably like 8 or 9 beta profiles that they are constantly having to play on all the time.
I have honestly been surprised that this is the game that I probably played the most
Yeah,
after
same,
making it.
yeah.
I think it's been helped by the different people I've played it with, because we've still to this day we've probably got about a WhatsApp group of about a dozen people, and every Sunday night it's just a message goes out like who's free, and it's nice. Just different people make the adventures different as well. Like everyone's styles, be it dancing on shipwrecks, dancing on the wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got some aggressive friends who, with ADHD, who just want to basically go and make the world burn.
Burning Tony. He mates with Burning
Burning-
Tony.
yeah.
My partner Paul managed to become Pirate Legend last week before me,
Oh,
Oh,
no
which
way.
is really yeah.
Nice.
Was that a bit
Congratulations
tense?
slash commiserations.
Were you a
Yes.
little bit? Were you a little bit annoyed, John?
I'm never better.
Congratulations!
Yeah. we like he did get a Pirate Legend hoodie for his birthday and Saturday there, so that's. It was. I remember he
Congrats,
cashed it and he was
Paul,
like, "I don't
that's so
feel any
cool."
different." I was like,
For
John,
whoever
what are-
asked earlier in the chat what my favourite outfits are, usually the ones with the waistcoats.
"Oh,
So,
waistcoats."
Stephen is doing me well here.
Dapper pirate.
I'll have that.
All the sails are up, but we're still drifting. Right, where's his stuff? Is it gone?
People keep
Is that
asking
it?
for
Is that
ducky
everything?
sails. Am I being trolled here? What are ducky sails?
Ducky sails, like rubber duck.
I don't know.
Ducky sails.
Did you see my request for ducky sails? If so, would you consider putting in a good word for me to get them added to the game? Says Joshua Anderson.
Is this all
Have
for
there
plunder?
been any?
Oh, there's mermaids and
Yeah, I think
plunder.
so. One of
It's
Yeah,
probably
we've got-
not worth going mermaids though to just take in 2 crates
Yeah.
of smashed rum. How are we doing for time? Yeah, we can probably
12.
do
Get-
plunder. Do
we
you
could
reckon?
make that.
Yeah, we've got
Oh,
cannonball
yeah,
crate to hand in as well,
we
which
do
at least gives
plunder.
us something.
Should we just go plunder straight away? Okay, let's go southwest then for plunder.
Not a troll, a genuine request for ducky sails.
What are duckies? Like
Oh, what, as
literal
in they
ducks on
want sails
sails?
with ducks on?
The
I
rubber
think
ducky.
so. But if it is, we need to see concept art first, please, Engine Fear, because
Yep.
like, we
How
can't
long-
work from nothing.
How long have they got to send in this? Like what's left on the stream?
2 weeks.
And we have
Yeah, it's got to be by the end of the
11
stream.
minutes.
11 minutes.
And
Get
we-
your crayons out.
Get your or your best paint use.
With as kind of a point, Weejow here is managed to find his way on our ship. This happens to a lot of streamers, not myself yet, but other streamers. Has there been any conversations around being able to hide names?
That, yeah,
Yeah.
Upstream.
last week actually in the stream, that came up as a question for me and Mike. Not something we've really talked about, but definitely understand the desire for that. So yeah, it's an interesting one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is probably one of the best games I've seen to stream, just because everything is so up for grabs, and you never know what's going to happen, especially since you can't. There's no, we don't have carrier pigeons to tell allied ships, we need help during an engagement, so it definitely lends itself to streamability.
We got a full cannonball crate. I didn't realise that.
Yeah, just topped it up. Just tops it up.
Are we into the wind?
Aren't we always?
I always seem to be. We just
I
got ourselves the
figured
wrong
it's
way around.
a natural state.
I just figured this is gone. It's almost cathartic just jumping with this now.
I like how we found the rowboat right at the end when everything's wrecked.
I know I would love to do this either off stream or just with you guys at any time ever again. And if I could be there when John actually hits Pirate Legend, that would be
Oh yeah.
that would be my favorite video. I promise.
I need to do it. I feel like I should do that on stream.
Oh my words, yeah.
You should
we just
totally.
You have to.
As soon as you're about like 9 o'clock on the level up, we just get you in until you level.
Yeah.
Just lock it in.
6 hours later.
Yep.
Yeah.
With nothing but wet cloths.
Yeah.
That is a
Four ships sunk in
challenge.
the Devil's Roar later.
So is it just these 2 plants going there? Is that it? How we manage that?
Bring us a little to the. Oh, I'll grab it.
Oh.
And of course it'll be my fault because I was grabbing the helm.
I feel like that would be a good Pirate Legend story if we managed to get an alliance together on a server and they all helped me get to Pirate Legend. Oh, that would just be... I mean, it's not using my doubloons to cheat, it's just...
We can make it.
Pardon?
cheat my strategy.
It's divisive, isn't it?
The alliance is
The
a game
balloons thing.
mechanic. It's designed.
Yeah.
And
Sort
you
of doubloons
profit off
really,
of
so
it.
it's not really...
Exactly, but it's also designed that you can buy reputation if you want. You are a pirate, you know, John. You're just whispering
An
in the right ears.
honourable
That's
one.
all you're doing. Is that all we've got? Two plants to take there?
Sorry, I've taken the rowboat. I figured I want to use the rowboat after we just...
At least once.
yeah.
Oh wait, where are we?
Are we out of
Oh,
time,
I'm
or are we
taking
going to the Mermaid's Hideaway? Mermaid's
We've got
pretty
7
far.
minutes.
Oh,
So, you can try and make it.
yeah, I think
Like
we
a
should.
speed run.
We can
Yeah.
probably make it.
Why not? We're dead skilled after all.
Did somebody just pass into the nether?
It did sound like that.
Have we lost...
Where's... Oh.
Was lost Uja?
Thank you for everyone saying they would help me. I
Oh
appreciate
no,
it.
it's the Legend Tavern. That's where the noise is coming
Oh
from.
my word!
Oh,
I've never seen that before. No, I don't want to go down. I want to wait till I'm a legend before going down there.
Well, you just have to talk to Duke right now, right? You got the doubloons.
I haven't. I am still.
John, could you just literally buy? Could you do it?
Yeah.
John
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
sully himself with the
he's got the
commendations.
dubs.
He keeps
Yeah.
himself pure.
I've got doubloons there. I've spent a bunch of them on the cosmetics, but I have doubloons there.
What's the favourite one that you bought? What's the?
I really like the skeleton weapon set,
The Bone Crusher.
the Bone Crusher weapon set. Yeah. It
Can I,
changes them so many
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, the
Shall
kraken
we-
on the front of the ship's the favourite one. Doubloon item.
Mm.
See,
Shall
partly
we-
for actually
can
managed to
I,
do all the battles, but
I'm curious about the Whaling Barnacle. The Whaling Barnacle is a shipwreck? Question mark?
The Whaling Barnacle is, or was, Stitchijim's ship.
No.
So, yeah, so you have the Shroudbreaker, which was Grace's ship, which the pieces of are on Morris Peak Outpost, and the Whaling Barnacle is Stitchijim ship. Or so he says, you know. We can't really trust him, can we? But that's what he says anyway.
Interesting. Because I was wondering if we would ever find the remains of the Wailing Barnacle. And also the lanterns on Grace's ship are very interesting. I've never seen lanterns like that.
It's a very old ship.
Can you move? There we go. So are we quickly pegging it to...
Let's peg it, try and get to mermaids.
We've
got to
course.
get a hustle on though.
It's like northwest?
Northwest,
I'd say just do west.
Yeah, just do west and then
I will
north.
trust the person at the map. Got this.
Cool. What are we actually handing into? I can't. Who are we handing into as well? What? Who? I've only got where.
4 minutes.
Is the wind with us? The wind is moderately with us.
Luton Penelope.
Oh, that's Kraken.
Yeah, no, it's.
Oh yeah. Where?
5 Paces Frank.
Oh, good. Oh, we have to go to 5 Paces Frank. That's like a must.
I'm
5 paces.
Oh,
So
they've
that's-
gone into the raw, look.
That's our friend on there. They're at the outpost, so maybe they're going to
Yeah.
hand something in.
Wouldn't that be
You,
amazing?
Come on.
You should have distributed the merchant
It
cargo.
might have got there in more than one piece. we are not going to make this in 4 minutes.
Maximu says, is the roar permanent?
It is indeed, yes. That is going to be there for everyone to enjoy from this point forward. We're not going to yonk it out at the end of the Forsaken Shores campaign. We want everyone to enjoy the volcanoes for as long as possible.
It would be really interesting if the Shroud ever decided to take it back. And
Please no. Please no. The amount of bugs we fixed to get that out. The amount of work that we've done.
I don't. Tell me.
But for everyone, there was a bunch of people asking. Obviously, the only thing that is tied to the kind of timed exclusivity is the Forsaken Ashes set, right?
Yes. So anything that you buy from Duke in the tavern, that is time limited to this campaign. So time
But there's,
to earn the
there's
booms.
tons of nice stuff to buy at Morrow's Peak Outpost that isn't time limited as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like this lovely compass.
But also just to quell any fears, there is no game update this week, so that will not be going away this week. We'll let you know when the Forsaken Shores campaign is ending, but it's not this week.
Oh, here we have Weejo has got some of the doublooned weapons. It's a nice burning blade there.
Yeah, but do you have this really basic merchant timepiece?
I'm still looking for the white pants. When I find the white pants, I feel I will have completed the game.
Someone was sorry. You go. You asked.
Do you guys ever refer to Duke by his full name, Duke the Dark Lord? Who's constantly sending us out to go die.
Oh, rocks. I don't think anyone's referenced that internally.
No.
You
Watch
don't
out for
dare
these
speak his
rocks.
full name.
No,
That's the-
no.
Hard to
Watch out for these
Duke must
rocks.
not be named. Turn left for left. Just pull it up. We're alright.
Hostile
We're
rocks
alright.
incoming.
Hostile rocks.
I think has the ferryman got a name? Because I've just started calling him Clive.
Ooh, like Clive Baker.
Oh, no, it's
does-
Clive. No surname.
he
like
does have a
Ronaldo or
name.
Madonna.
He does have a name, does he
That
not?
works.
Is his name a secret? Sorry, Shelley, from the way
No,
you're talking.
it just escapes me. I'm just
I thought she's being all mysterious at this point.
No, he does have a name.
Coming in a
Mike
future
Mike
update.
would know his name.
Scully, Scully is asking, will the Box of Wondrous Secrets remain in the game?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a secret. Like it came. We didn't know. We don't know where it came from. We don't control it.
Woke up one day, it was in the build. We thought, we'll ship this.
You didn't really have a choice.
Technically, we should end right now, but we'll keep going to cash in because
Okay.
this is unfair.
This is it. We can
have to get
carry
the
on
5 phases.
offline. Like, I want this XP one way or another.
We're nearly there. We're so nearly
Yeah,
there.
With the the Rare Studios, I always see the statue that you have in the entryway that has like a female fairy person.
Oh, Belle.
Is that Belle? Diving Belle for sure?
Yes, that is Belle. She went
that's
to
E3.
E3 last year, so she's been around on the on tour as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
And she's quite good, especially if you're here late at night and they forgot to turn her off. She glows a little, and then also depending on how they've adjusted the settings, there's just this faint spooky music that can drip through reception.
See, if you're in late at night, like you're like.
Yeah, I swear it must drive Anna insane at times as well.
Longmeadow was asking, does it make any difference if you sell the box of Wonder Secrets to Stitch or Jim?
You can't sell it to Stitchy Jim.
Starting some of his own rumours at this point in time.
Yeah.
That's Penelope. You need to take it to Penelope. That's where the...
Stop starting rumours.
I don't know if this still works, but
I like
It was
to think
cool
it
how
still
quick
works.
people figured out actually to take that to Grace. That was. I watched on the day that Forsaken Shores was released on the evening. I watched some people like streaming the game. We often do that from time to time. Just load it up, watch different people play, and they actually found the box of secrets and figured out where to go and cashed it in. Like the first thing I saw of people playing, It was really cool.
Nice.
speaking of Stitcher Jim, is he sticking around, or is he going to be kind of going back to his master after the campaign?
He's a slippery character. Like either way, like we'll see him again. You know, he's not. He won't be gone forever if he goes.
And can we find out on this stream live if
Probably
Stitcher
no.
Jim's
We'll
master? Probably.
If you have
with
to
no.
ask that beforehand.
If
Yeah.
what? Sorry.
Oh, I'm diving into the lore a lot more, just because I have this weird, crazy theory that the Pirate Lord is in control of the outposts and using the
You
Order
mean
of
Duke?
Souls. And he's the Dark Lord, but the proper Pirate Lord in the tavern is using the Order of Souls as a way of controlling the outposts, and the skulls we take to the Order of Souls. The secrets that they hide are fed to the Pirate Lord to keep one step ahead of the Gold Hoarder, who is trying to get his treasure back from the Pirate Lord.
Wow.
Oh,
So
that
the
is-
skulls are used to make the maps, like the secrets inside the skulls. Like the Order of Souls do divine secrets from them, and they kind of sell that to the Gold Hoarders who make the maps. Yeah, but what were you asking about Stitcher Jim's master? About whether this Pirate Lord secretly controls his master?
Yeah,
or?
You reckon there's a giant
if the
puppet
Gold
master behind
Hoarder-
the scenes?
Yeah, because we found out, thanks to the Gold Hoarder on Morrow's outpost, that he was an apprentice at least to the Gold Hoarders, so he's familiar with them and their practices, I would imagine. And if he's been corrupted by his greed and the ultimate greed, the Gold Hoarders, the original Gold Hoarder, the skeleton, if he's working for him and he's trying to get the box of secrets for the Gold Hoarder.
Oh.
I would say that would be a incredibly
Ecumenical
good
matter.
piece of put together information. Is what I would say.
I'll take that.
Joshua Anderson says, I'm posting the concept art of the ducky sails
Oh,
on
cool.
forums as
Excellent.
Just
also,
straight from lore, deep lore into
Yeah.
Ducky
Ducky
Sales.
Sales. We've also got Jude Heath says, did you guys get the cake I brought into the studios the other day? I think that was a volcano cake.
That was a volcano. That was
Yes,
really good.
yeah.
That was really good.
Different.
That came on the right day as well, because we had a games night on Friday. So it was a nice compliment. We had some pizza and some cake to wash it all down with. So
Yes, thank you very much, Jude.
Food
fantastic
champions.
modelling. Like there was a little rowboat, there was the volcano, there was the beach.
It was so cool.
Yeah. I saw it looked so sad that I went down to the reception and all there was a square from the bottom and just some plants and stuff left there. Everything else had
Wilted
been absolutely
plants.
devoured. Yeah.
It was really
And
nice put
smashed
together
rug.
though. There was the substantial cake to begin with, but then he'd made the peak out of Rice Krispie
Rice
cake.
crispy, yeah.
That's some
That's really good.
nice ingenuity.
That's cool. I have two final questions, and they're both personal questions for James and Shelley. Shelley, did you meet Andy at Rare, or were you two together beforehand? And then James, what was the inspiration for wanting to get your Nintendo controller port tattoos? Because I'm very jealous.
Do you want to go first, James?
Yeah. So my wife got a tattoo a few years back, and ever since then I've been wondering, could I, what would I get if I could choose it? And I desperately wanted something that I wouldn't, I guess, fall out of love with or my taste change. And I figured my Nintendo tattoos were a good one because I've enjoyed playing those games for like 30 odd years. But more specifically, these ones were the consoles, I guess, that got me here. Like they're the ports on the NES, the SNES, N64 and GameCube, and they were all the consoles up until I started work in the industry. So I thought it was a nice like little bow to tie off, like the progression to where I am today.
Oh, that's cool.
And yeah, me and Andy, we didn't know each other before here. We met here back in 2006. I started in testing, and I remember, saw Andy on my first day. And we'd actually coincidentally we'd been to the same university at the same time for a time, but we never met each other. Idiot. You coming in to guest in?
Speaking of Andy,
asking about us getting together, telling a romantic tale, and you come in and make me jump. It's like we're co-streaming now.
I'm gonna leave this guy.
You didn't finish it off, Shelley.
Are we all?
There was one, but he didn't want it, so I'm not sure if that was all of it. I guess there was a point where he really didn't. It was just too smashed.
Is that everything?
Is that everything?
I think
all
so.
Cashed in?
I think this is possibly
a
reasonable time to.
Let's just double check and then we can head. But obviously, thank you everybody that's been on the chat and who's been following us through this. And thanks again for the people who come by week on week. We love to see you in the chat, and we thank you so much for playing the game, because I know a lot of you are sharing your stories and stuff on here as well. Again, obviously we've been streaming across YouTube, Twitch and Mixer, so do check us out on any of those channels, and the VOD will be available after the stream directly on YouTube, and we'll be continuing to stream as we loop it on Mixer. And thank you very much to our guests today, to Mr. James
It's been
Tom.
a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
It's been grand playing with Logan,
so
And massive thanks to Captain Logan there for joining us today. It's been a pleasure, and Wee Joe for joining us for most of the voyage, for stream sniping us and getting in there and at least being nice. So thank you very much, and again we'll be streaming next week 5 till 7 PM, and we'll probably be talking about what that theme is next week and what our guest is later on this week. And tune in to our YouTube channels.
Thank you,
for
Joe. Sorry, I just reply when people say stuff and totally interrupt you. Sorry.
Thank you. Check out the Dev Diary, the Dev Update, tomorrow, and then the New York Comic Con panel on Thursday.
Yeah.
And thanks very much for tuning in. We'll see you all again next week. Cheers.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.